Okay, welcome everyone to the Fremantle v Collingwood live stream. Hopefully we are not interrupted. Looks like on OBS we might be dropping frames, so I'm not too sure exactly what's going on there, but I will go through some of the chats. Remember, hit the like button tonight. If we get to 300 likes at any stage, I will be doing a little bit of a forfeit. Not really a forfeit, just sort of like something a bit different. So 5 minutes in the pool on a cold night, don't want to do that. So g'day. Shit. All right, we are definitely fucking lagging. What the hell? I need to change internets actually. And I need to check my phone real quick. I don't know where my phone is. Not sure. Alright, there we go. Green light. I need to check to see how far behind I am. Otherwise, I'm just going to refresh it again. So it's all what it should be. Normally I check on my phone, but I'll have to check on my laptop. Alright. Let me check. Yeah, alright. So maybe I will click the stop button and I'll start again. So alright. Come on, sure. Like, what the fuck? We drop frames when I start again, and then we're back to normal. Alright. Come on, sure. Like, what the fuck? Interesting. Anyway, 60 in chat. Who do you guys think is going to win this game? We got Freo 47%, 53% to Collingwood. Looks like we're still dropping frames, so let me just have a look to see how that's running. No one's really saying anything about it in the chat, but I can tell there's a delay. Who do you guys think is going to win this game? We got Freo 40. Have a look to see how that's running. I mean, it seems to be running okay. Hopefully we get a good stream. Remember the mods. You got your work cut out for tonight. We always seem to get some dickheads on especially the Thursday streams. The Fridays are normally a lot better than the Thursday streams, and the games are significantly better on the Friday as well. So any spammers, anyone wanting to cause trouble or spamming random crap, I'm not going to be tolerating it tonight, so thought I'd let you guys know, but it should be without saying. Remember to hit that like button. We are on 30 likes, 29 likes, so let's get that ticker going up. And yeah, hopefully we're set for a good game. It will be the only other live stream I'll do this round. I won't be doing Dream Time. I think I'll just watch that game at home and relax. I might even miss the first quarter because I'll be heading back anyways from like the city, so I think I'll probably miss the start of the game, but it won't matter. Alright, we'll close this down. So more people are going Freo, 51%. I wonder how accurate that is though. Like all the people that tip Freo, are they just saying it because they want Freo to win? Or did they actually believe Freo will win? Do they tip Freo? Do I believe Freo will win? Well, the thing is, right, Freo, I'm pretty sure are favourites. So if they're favourites, I think they can win. But I'm just going to back in Collingwood. It's the safe bet, really. Okay, so we're almost underway. The game's just about to commence. We're doing the pre-game ceremony. Yesterday's pre-game ceremony lasted a good 15 minutes, it felt. So, wonder how this one's going to last. If it's going to feel like it's going to last for ages. The game's just about to commence. We're doing the He messed up the title. Look, I'm going to keep it as Fremantle v Collingwood because ultimately, I know they change their names and all that, and it's good on them, but ultimately people are going to be looking up Fremantle. So if you're going to say that's racing, mate, come on. Spare me a fucking... I want Free to win. I don't like Collingwood. Yeah, I don't like Collingwood that much either. Next week I'll update my favourite teams. So you'll see where I put in Carlton, Collingwood, all those sort of teams. Already we got a twat in the chat. Oh, good work, mods. Well done. Very quick onto that one. You have to be quick onto that one, though. There's no way you can let that one slide. I wonder who made that and who thought that was a good idea. By the way, Chunky, you're on a bit of a warning yourself if you're going to be a dickhead. The Dockers beat the... Yeah, Wally up. I think they're 3-0, the Wally up Dockers. So, we like average... What do we average? We average like 125, 130 likes on streams now. 300's the goal tonight. If this can kickstart a bit of a consistent like amount on future streams through some stupid punishment, I'll do more in the future. So if you haven't liked it yet, you might as well. 38. No harm done in like it. You might see me suffer at the end of the stream. You're a Carlton supporter. That's good to know. Freya's doing good this year. They are surpassing most people's expectations this season. Where has everyone sort of positioned Fremantle leading into this year? Because I see most would have had the Dockers in the bottom 6. But they win this game. They're in the 8. 7-4. Pretty solid.
Well, they do travel well, Collingwood, Gaz, but it is always it's the biggest trip in football and the hardest trip in football, I believe, to go over to Perth. No question about that. Alex Pearce is a pretty handy player, Gaz. Big captain there. He's been fantastic.
Freo in 15th. I think I originally had Freo really low in my early predictions. I changed that a little bit, so I had them higher, but still, yeah, they're not going to finish below 12th or 13th, I don't think. That'll be reserved, I reckon, already to sides like the Saints. I think there are only 5 sides reserved right now in the bottom 7. The other sides, who knows? Adelaide, Brisbane, who knows? They could finish still top 8, I think.
To see him play consistently just gets him a chance to settle and to show us the talent that he has. He's led exceptionally well, and he's pretty much won every matchup that he's been in this year so far.
Righto, let's get into our big nights for because the bounce the ball's not too far away.
Move this away. 100 in chat. Should I gift some memberships? Should I actually remember to do that? I need to remember to gift memberships tonight. I got to remember to spin the big call wheel. And what else do I have to remember to? I guess after I do this stream, I got to remember to film. Does this game actually kick off in an hour? No, you're probably from like, I don't know. Where would be an hour behind right now?
We know that Harrison, Richards are going to be...
Alright, resetting the browser normally fixes my issue with the internet whenever it does that. Yeah, internet's problem there. It was doing it all stream, like, for the start. Over time, it's gradually causing the delay to be a little bit more with the latency, which is, you know, not ideal. So, it's good that we've got that out and done with before the start. You don't have to spam lagging. You're not a hero. Seems fine on you. It's fine now. Yeah, I've said it. It's fine now. Alright. I'll move the camera a little bit. And we are underway. Sarong with the first clearance. Tracy. I feel like already I'm going to need a glass of water because my throat is dry. If we're going to want 300 likes, I feel like 100's almost essential for the first quarter. So it has to be done. Do we have any mods still? Yeah, AL. Got to get rid of that guy. Cheers, mate. Same person as well, I think. Good to start with Luke Ryan there. Traded him in this week, so be good if he can rack up the footy early on. Here we go, dangerous for Freo. Out of bounds. Swear everyone's just disappeared after the start. We had a few beforehand. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the fake comment was saying. Like, obviously, he probably was saying something like that, and you just let it go, whatever.
Magnificent handball for Pendlebury. He goes to Clark, who takes it, and he's immediately claimed by Noble.
I look dishevelled. I'm just tired. I'm not... Nothing wrong with me, no. Probably doesn't help how you've got the people in that just spamming the N-word in chat. Like, it's not going to lift my spirits. Wasting their time to get blocked straight away. Yeah, well, they're under the age of 11, I'd say. Ban people being... Oh, not just... Well, yeah, definitely ban people being racist, but just in general, those sort of accounts. Fake accounts. Even if they had a different name... They're doing all that I say you shouldn't be doing. Making fake accounts, being racist and spamming. Like, all of that shit just is pathetic. And it's the same old story every stream I do nowadays, so I don't know what's going on. Particularly these ones, not the late night ones. They seem to be fine. So 4 inside 50 is a 0. Fremantle, is this going to be another instance where they're going to get a lot of dominance, but they're just not going to get enough goals? Who knows? Well, maybe not. Could get a free kick, and they will. So the Dockers will get their first shot. G'day, Zay. Yeah, in less than 2 weeks, probably see you again at the Rezzies game. I know you'll be there. Well, pretty much 2 weeks from now, exactly, the game will be on. Kids have gone to bed for the late night. Yeah, the late night streams, I enjoy the chat significantly better. Definitely. Jesus, that's a great kick. Josh Tracy kicks the first. Solid crowd as well. Fremantle, this is their first Friday night game of the year. They're not really the sort of side to get many primetime games, Freo. Be the only primetime, like, Friday or Thursday game you're going to get at Optus this year. Freo have certainly been working on their goal kicking. After one shot on goal, just, we'll hold that there, AL, because last week they were terrible. You live 10 minutes away from Elizabeth Oval. Some guy messaged me saying, oh, stay in an apartment. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to stay in an apartment with 4 other random people on a couch when I could be better off just staying with someone I know. I'd rather sleep on a bed. I'd much rather sleep on a bed, actually. Dacos will win the clearance. But Pierce marks. Good stuff. Clark as well. UCAT told me last week that he had Clark as the initial VC option, and he changed it last minute, I think, to Merritt. Or someone really rubbish, who had a really rubbish game. I think it was Merritt. And then he had the seat on Gawn, and I think Gawn, he was average last week. So it's a good start for the Dockers here. Graz 10, you were being an idiot. Like, yeah, he was being a bit of an idiot, but it's Graz. It's like... It's alright. You can allow it from Graz, not from certain other people though. Also, I gave a shout out to you and Caden on the lock-in on your Jupiter channel. What's the Jupiter channel? Speaking of Caden, I got to film some videos with him. I got round to filming that box break, and basically we got one of the best boxes we've ever got, like I've ever opened. It was extremely successful, so it's going to be good fun. We hit the box card late, like the best card of the video, and it was a bit of like a forfeit, so the loser, like the person that didn't get the best card, had to do a little bit of a forfeit. So yeah, stay tuned for Sunday. That's going to be good. Ahead of the Melbourne v Saints game. Streams tomorrow. No, I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I already said earlier, tomorrow I've got a bit of a busy day ahead of me. If I can post tomorrow, that'd be great for you guys. A video in the morning. But if not, it wouldn't matter anyways, because I've still got a lot on my plate. And I can talk a bit more about that at quarter time, I feel. Pierce to Clark. To Young. Young kicks it. We'll get the free kick for downfield. They'll play it on though. And Walters, can he get rid of Maynard? No. You should do some more IRL footy vids. That vid on... Yeah, that was a really good video. I thought that was Drewsy's probably best edited video he's done. To be honest. It's crazy what a little bit of music and sound effects can do to a video. I will do more RL videos, but at the moment, I'm definitely, you know, trying to pump out some of the not easy videos, more easier videos to film. I can film in the setup. See, there are a couple of RL videos on my hard drive that I need to get back if I can even find it. Emmett misses. Freo's going good, but so as Collingwood. I just feel better on a Friday, I feel, because on a Thursday, I know the next morning I've got fucking work, and it's just, you know, the games are never great. The streams never perform well. I'm always feeling like not at my best, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for the weekend, honestly. Yeah, pretty good day, Michaela. I've been out since 6 in the morning. I only got home like an hour ago. Hill, Lipinski, good handball, Harrison. So the Pies will kick there first. Pretty accurate start to Collingwood. Pretty poor from Bit of Footy not to be watching this game. He's prioritising the Matildas. If you're going to be a proper Collingwood fan, you can't prioritise the Matildas over Collingwood, your own team. Last night's Thursday game was the only decent. Yeah, it was a good one. I still thought Gold Coast v Geelong was alright because of the high scoring, and I'm sure there'd be people that would agree with me that one. I actually enjoyed that game, arguably more. Maybe because I was in Sydney, so I knew I didn't have work the next day. I was just feeling a little bit better about the situation. And the stream did fairly well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube viewers, Tyson. It's always inaccurate. It's telling me that the peak I've had is 68. That's bullshit. There's no way the peak I've had is 68. What did Zay say? I know you love it, legend. I don't know what he's on about. Fuck the viewer count, honestly. It's not accurate. I'm not even gonna... That's why I don't even have it on the screen. It's not even accurate. No, it's all good, Chris. You haven't really missed out on much at the moment. It's not been... Like, no one's really been uploading heaps. A miss can't kick anymore. He actually living to his name of a miss. Actually missing. Hold up. Collingwood scores wrong. You haven't missed out on heaps on not just my channel. I feel like everyone's channel. For the most part. But I reckon soon YouTube is going to start peaking again because there'll be a lot of content from, well, I know definitely from the Div 12 Reese's game, people will be making videos left, right and centre. and I'll be looking forward to all those sort of videos.
Just sits the kick up. Amos at the back, couldn't get access to the ball.
Yeah, what'd you say? Oh, I was going to say, what'd you say, AL, about the accuracy from Freo? I guess they got a goal there, so I'll leave it. Jeremy Sharp, one of the cash cows in fantasy. Never really owned him, but good start. Giant Miss is going to have a Max King v Lions 2022 game, I feel. So you're saying that the Dockers are going to lose? So far, so good, though. A couple goals early. You haven't uploaded so many videos that I was meant to. Yeah, I was going to say, that video you filmed in round 8. But, like, I haven't released that one yet. I don't know if you found out about what happened with the Gatherand footage, but there might not be a Gatherand vlog this year because I lost the footage to that on a hard drive. But, yeah, UCAT did a video. The goal kicking show. So all the round 8 videos that were filmed haven't been released yet. Maybe they'll be all out on the same week. So Pendlebury, he'll play his 400th game. Collingwood v Geelong, if all things are considered. And I reckon that would be a very, very good game to attend, to be honest with you. 400th game for Pendlebury. That'll be a sellout crowd for that reason alone. Oh, Sarah told you. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it's not good. I'll hold on to hope, though. Still. The longer the days go past and there's no, no progress, the less likely I'm going to have any hope in getting into that shit back. It sucks. Pierce will get it behind. So 14-7. It's Free that have started the better.
Through that.
Probably could be in front by a little bit more. Oh, that's accidentally clicked on someone else's stream there. I think that was Rolls. You've almost gotten your L's. I'd say the L's test, or getting your L's is easy, but it took me a while to get mine because I was lazy. I actually fucked up the first L's test, by the way. I don't know if I've ever told anyone this, but I managed to screw up a few, like one extra question. If I screwed up one less, I would have passed. I'm like, I don't know how I fucked that up. Keep fucking up driving tests. So, bit of a scrap here. High ball. Fife. Collingwood away. McCreary. Long ball. 2-on-2. Hill. Flies. Handballs. Lipinski. Aish. Good tackle. Handballs it off. Good pressure from the Dockers. Great tackling. A big ball up. Second try is better than your 15th try. I shouldn't screw up my next test though. I did actually book it for mid next month, so that'll be interesting. Not gonna vlog it. I can't be asked. I reckon that might be a reason why. I don't think so, but maybe it had anything to do with me failing, me doing a vlog. So we're just gonna release more pressure because whenever I film stuff that I do, there's a little bit of extra pressure because then everyone knows about it.
Very, very high ball. Schultz spinning out of the pack there. Cameron. Pierce really the only one with eyes on the ball, thus made contact. In there was Walker.
I don't really care for it early in the year after the America trip because I'm just like, oh, whatever, I'll wait till I'm 21. And I got to the B21 and I'm like, okay, now I need to try. So Banfield off to the wing. Walters off to Sharp. He's been Sharp, Leon. O'Meara. Brayshaw. And he's kicked the goal. So Fremantle lead by 13 points. You haven't watched footy really only. You have been quiet. You haven't streamed in, I don't know, in a while. Wonder if you've still been working or you haven't been working as much.
Beautiful transference of play down the outer side.
62 likes. It's okay. I mean, better than average, but at the same time. And if we don't get 300, that's fine. I just don't have to do it. But I want to get close. I want to get at least 200 tonight.
Well, Luke Hodge mentioned their ball movements on the improve, and that was Clark to Sarong. That was 20 metres out from Collingwood's goals. It was that 25-metre handball from Sarong that opened all this up. It was just overlap play from one end to the other, and then a nice finish from Brayshaw. This is a good start from Fremantle.
Good for the end game, says Air Striker. Yeah, that's assuming Collingwood come back.
Polly started it all.
Kind of like the Dogs game. I think the Dogs got the first few goals. I think. It was pretty even though, actually. We had like 9 lead changes in the first half. So Freo need to score 15 or less scoring shots for me to get 2 from 2, but that won't happen early on, I don't think. My check. Did all right there. Won't be a free kick. Great pick up from Hill. Hill gives up to Markov. Oh, he's hit the post. And that wasn't Markov. That was Sullivan. Just had a shaved head, so I just assumed. 3 a week. I thought you were... Like, if you've been focusing on school, I thought you would have, like, taken off a little bit of work. But I guess not. 3 a week. You've been going to 3 games a week and you haven't actually been watching the games. O'Meara marks. Who was good against the Saints? I think he kicked 2 goals. And he can kick it his first tonight to go 4-1.
Collingwood's defenders can't cut them off at the moment, so they're using it really well in the forward half of the ground. No intercept marks for the Pies.
Do I think there'll be an absolute domination? Would an absolute domination be a 10-goal win to Essendon? Because, yeah, I think that'll happen. I'd say. I'm not sure if Essendon are properly capable of completely smashing sides. They've been good this year, but they've been good in patches. They haven't been good for a full game against... Well, against good sides, technically, yes. But against the shit sides, they've let shit sides get into the game, like against North. You know, West Coast, they didn't beat them by that much. Hawthorn, so they're going to end up playing the entire bottom 4. Technically bottom 5 if you include the Saints as of next week, or this week's, I should say. And they'll probably get the 5 wins, but the biggest win might even still be the North game. We'll see. Will they win by 60 plus? They should. Oh, Ryan, great kick, mate. My check. That'll be a goal. Ryan will give the Pies a goal. No, shocking kick. You're still in your L's. I still need 2 more things in the final drive left till I get my P's. See, whenever I was, you know, borderline gonna, you know, go for my test, I was always thinking, oh, yeah, I'm gonna pass. It's not gonna be that hard. I wasn't even thinking about getting lessons. Driving just normally, but then driving to try and pass your test, 2 completely different things. You've got to be basically like on top of everything, otherwise you're going to probably fail. Good work, O'Meara. Gaining a lot of meterage there. Side bottom, O'Meara. O'Meara wins it. Quainer on him. Good pressure from the Dockers early on. They'll be happy. But that won't be a call the Dockers fans will like there. Would you rather this week Saints lose by a goal playing boring footy, or Saints lose by 6 goals playing attacking footy? Well, if I was a kid answering that question, it'd be an easy answer. I would only care about it being like as close as possible. I think the second one actually would be more promising. I think the fans would actually, if we lost, let's just say we scored 88, Melbourne scored 122, or we scored 100, Melbourne scored 135. See, I'd rather that than a 60 to 54 loss, because it'd be more entertaining for for the neutral, I still feel, despite this high scoring game not being close. I'm going to take a look at fantasy, actually. I'm really trying to get back into the ranks and maybe raise a few thousand spots this week. Nailing my captaincy and all that. Luke Ryan on 24. Yes. Let's go. Ryan on 24. Dacos on 13. That's behind, definitely. Does Nick Dacos record 30? He's on 4. I still think, yeah, he will. So let's say he will. Your brother turns 18 this year and only has one. You could get it before him. My sister's 18. She hasn't even gotten her L's. Oh, no, she did get her L's, but she hasn't been driving. And she had this massive argument with me saying, oh, my goodness, why'd you get your L's so late now? I'm not going to be able to get hours. I didn't drive for a good 5-month period, and she didn't drive once in that period herself, so she can't complain. It's not fucking my fault if you're going to do that. Do you think North could win a game? Yeah, they could beat Richmond at the moment, but that's about it. Wait, do we lose all this time now? Who's we? 6 to go. Young. Oh, that's not a good kick. A few disposals that have just been a little bit poor from the Dockers, keeping the Pies in this game. We'll fix the scores. 21-9. Thank you, Snow Bros. Inside 50. Lipinski. Can he find a target? Cox is there. He won't find the footy. Handballing it across. Sarong. Amira. Collingwood's pressure lifting at the moment. What up, Picardi? Are you going to watch Wattle Park? Yeah, I will be watching Wattle Park tomorrow. I've had a notorious terrible record with Wattle Park games. They've lost by over 100 just about every single time I've attended a Wattle Park game. And all the other games, they've actually played alright. And I was with Caden, Will, Jarrah, Shrey, Checkers. I was with all them, and they were saying that there's a chance. Well, I don't know. It was weird because Caden told me that was the worst side they're playing against, but then they were also saying that they could be fucked with the team they've got in today. But if they don't beat the worst side, which I'm pretty sure they're playing the worst side, then I'm a curse. Yeah, I'll be going. So if you're there, I'll see you. I'll be filming for. I'll actually be filming for Caden, I think, with Druzy being in Hawaii right now. So I've got to get there relatively early. Can't just get there like 20 minutes before. I've got to actually get there when he gets there. But I like it. Like, yes, I don't get to relax as much, but I like it when I've got a role. I've got something to do. As opposed to just being a fan and watching. Score review's absolutely crap. That wasn't a crap score review. What do you do for work? What are you trying to do long-term career? Well, definitely not work at a supermarket long-term, but I'm only doing that now because I've at least got a job at the moment. I'm not going to quit when it's just manageable at the moment. It's fine. It's alright. Just making me extra money. But realistically, one decent brand deal, that could almost make me more than what I earn in a month from that. One game I went to and they almost won. Yeah, that was a good one. Not many games are close. G'day Andy, good to see you back in the chat. Hopefully it's streamed again. They didn't stream the last game. I wonder why. There must have been like an issue with the people like running the live stream. That something would have happened, like it could, you know, related to that. I feel. Josh Dacos from 50. That's looking very, very good. And the Pies kick their second goal, and they're looking a little bit better now than the Dockers. Why don't you get into coaching? I don't reckon I'll be that good of a coach, to be honest. I'm not really the sort of person that likes directing others. I feel like coaching wouldn't be my best. I'd prefer to, you know, have a role in sports media in some sense, whether it's through social media or like even because I was talking to the guy that produced, like, working in that department, like helping producing like a TV show for like for a footy TV show or something like that would be quite interesting. Maybe being a camera operator, or I don't know, working with video graphics, stuff like that would be more interesting. But as they say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So, you know, you're a better chance of actually getting higher up in the industry with your contacts than with your skills, I reckon. Lions Swans in the grand final, says Lions. Probably not. Swans, yeah, probably not Lions. Kai Mori, cheers for the $10. It's good to get a donation. And you've been donating on everyone's streams. You're donating on Roll streams, I've been seeing. You've been donating on, I think, a few other people. In fact, yeah, you gifted 10 memberships to Rolls earlier. So, hey, the membership, if you want to gift members, I'm sure the chat wouldn't mind that. But nah, I'm not going to be a dickhead. Appreciate it, mate. Richards, I traded him in today, actually, so he needs to score a little bit. Yeah. Oh, shit, he's on 24. 26. No way. I've just traded in a player that's like cheap as chips, and he's going to be on 30 basically at quarter time. Being a co-host with Kane Corns. Yeah, Kane Corns will just absolutely roast the shit out of me. I saw you today, says Connor. Well, if you did, where did you see me? Yeah, Joe Richards. And I put him on the field because I'm like, oh, bloody whatever. I'll just put him on the field. Alrighty, so 24. He's doing better than freaking Dacos early on. Chris misses. I think you would be a good coach personally. You can't just... What, you're saying just coaching a junior league? I'd rather play than coach, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't want to coach. I don't know. You would think I'd be a good coach, but you don't really know me very well, personally. I've never really done anything in relation to that in my life. So it'd be very new. Who do I think will win the flag? Sydney? Boring answer, but probably the obvious answer. I think you'd be... Oh, I already read that. Joe is going surprisingly well. When I checked, I'm like, oh, I expected maybe to be on 10 or something, because I haven't really seen, like, that much of him. But he has definitely done more than I've bargained for. On track for 100. I also traded in Luke Ryan, as you saw yesterday, and he's doing pretty well. So it's a good start for the trades. The two players I traded in are playing and starting well. Who's your fantasy captain this week? I have Zach Butters. Now, I might change it because UCAT is my opponent in the only league I give a crap about, and he's also got Butters as captain. And UCAT, he's much more experienced in the fantasy game. Fucking Fife has -1. Oh my... Fife, you are useless, mate. Fife has -1. I only just had a look at that. What the fuck? So technically he's on track for -4. But UCAT's got Butters. So if Butters... I'm not really going to one-up him if we've got the same captain with a captain score. That's the issue. Cheers. Kai's gifted a membership, and Zay has gotten the membership through Kai. So good stuff there to Zay. He'll happily take that. There'll be some members content next week, as I promised yesterday. Yeah, random. You don't normally get a randomly gifted member if it's just the one. You don't expect it. Reasons behind my skydiver fan 9.99. Yeah, okay. What do you... 19.99. I really want to skydive a lot if I didn't put on 160 kilos. Until I was born in 1999. What's putting on 160 kilos got to do with skydiving, though? You're a bit in a different country, so it's 2 PM for me. Whereabouts are you? 2 PM. Where would you be if it's 2 PM? Dacos. Kai with another 10. Thank you, Kai. As a Port supporter and a Colorado Avalanche supporter. Never heard of the Colorado Avalanche. Ever. In my life. Lipinski. Where's Richards? No. Clark marks. So it's been a tale of two halves, I think, in this quarter. It was a dominant Freo start, but ever since, Collingwood have basically had this ball just living in their forward 50. You're in Iran. See, wait, aren't Iran in a state of war? Are they involved in the war with Israel and all that? I don't know. I just don't know if Iran would be the safest place at the moment, but you know, there'd be a reason why you'd be in Iran, I guess, if you are. Free kick to Collingwood. For, I don't know what. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to have a look at the replay. It was a miss there. That's soft as butter. That is soft as shite. Anyways, Harvey Harrison, can he make Freo pay on the brink of quarter time? He can. Listen to the boos. Listen to the boos. So Collingwood lead by a point. Fair enough. Like, I think they would deserve the lead, but not after that play. That free kick was a bit shit, honestly. You know, the umpiring so far this round has been questionable. Last night it was... Well, last night that 50 to finish the game was terrible. And there were a few other decisions that sucked as well. So, another crappy call to finish off a quarter. But we're set for a decent game because it's 1 point of difference. Although Freo should be in front. Okay, let's take a look at the likes. The likes are sitting on 71. Yeah, we're not going to get 300. Maybe we will. I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe. Probably not. 75. We genuinely would need like 80, 90, 90 by the next 5 minutes.
Because it's a Toyota.
An American ice hockey fan. Oh, ice hockey team. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know many of those sides. I know like 3 or 4. How about that footy tier list? The footy tier list I was never going to do on a stream though. It was a video. We can think about something at half time.
Get a small hot McCafe coffee and your choice of a selected McMuffin for just $5.95. Get more for your money at Macca's.
I actually might get my sister on it for a quarter because I asked her if she wanted to get on. She's like, maybe. And that might be a bit, you know, different. As long as she like, if she provides shit. If she doesn't really add anything to the stream, it will be kind of crap. Jeez, why do you want to know my favourite vegetable? Stephen Hawking. Nah, that's not very good. My favourite vegetable would be... It'd almost be cucumber. I don't know, it's not really the most nutritious. Well, it's healthy, but it just doesn't have many nutrients in it. It's just water. But like, I could eat 10 cucumbers all in a row if I wanted to. I don't know if it's my favourite, but it's definitely one of my top 3. My favourite fruit is probably pineapple, I'd say. Melbourne, foggy, low cloud in the morning, lasting into lunch, clear into bright sunshine across Melbourne in the afternoon. Alrighty, thank you for the weather forecast there, Duxie, the meteorologist. Jeez, you've genuinely copied and pasted the entire weather forecast for the next few days. Cucumber's a fruit. No, it isn't a it's not a fruit. Cucumber. It's like, is tomato a fruit? Maybe it technically is a fruit because it's got seeds. Is that how they rank? It's considered a vegetable though. Cucumbers are the vegetable aisle at my work at late. Yeah, okay, so cucumbers are fruit, but fuck that. if someone's going to ask me what my favourite vegetable is, or if I ask some random person, oh, what's your favourite vegetable, they say tomato, I'm like, oh, fair. And I'm not going to be like, oh, it's a fruit, though. How many, how many vegetables, like, let's have a look right here. This gets me intrigued a little bit. Give me a sec. We've got a little bit of time to quickly have a look here before we have to get into the second quarter. Let me find it. So, 14 vegetables that are actually fruits. I knew that tomatoes were considered fruits. Capsicums, like pumpkins. No one's considering any of this shit fruits though. Peas. Beans. Eggplant. Olives. Avocados. Corn. Are you going to consider corn a fruit now? Beans. Yeah, I knew of like a couple, but didn't know of all those 14, and I'm not going to consider them as fruits after reading that article. That's a bunch of baloney. Yeah, it is ridiculous day in sport. So I'll still, yeah, the answer's still cucumber. I don't care what people want to say. I might have another answer. What are some other decent vegetables that I like? I like celery as well. Surely that. Like what's the definition of fruit and what's the definition of a vegetable? Like definition of a vegetable, what would it be? Definition of vegetable.
In the first quarter, the Fremantle Footy Club at both ends of the ground, he was outstanding, Pearce. And at this stage,
peas and yeah, I'm not going to consider that a fruit. Definition of vegetable. Vegetables are parts of plants that are consumed by humans or other animals. They've got to be parts of plants, so I assume like broccoli and, you know, lettuce, spinach, carrots. Fruit should be fruit should be sweet. Vegetables shouldn't be sweet. And would you consider a cucumber sweet? No, you wouldn't. If you want to add like, you know, some stuff to it to make it sweet, like some what can you add to like cucumber to make it sweet? I don't know. Nick Dacos, 8 touches, 5 clearances already, just maintains that rage around his ability to... On 36, Rich is on 30, 5 on 1, so you can get stuffed. Alright, quarter 1, let's reset. Remember that video of the British people saying vegetables? Not really. Harrison's got 40 fantasy. The rookies are doing the best so far today. From a Google ad. What the vegetable Google ad that no one knows about. Frampton takes the mark. Apparently Frampton, he's a top 3 player when it comes to time on ground all year. That kind of surprises me in a way. I mean, he is a key position player. They normally play majority time on ground, particularly key defenders, but still, it's a bit surprising. G'day, Scoops. What games are you going to this week? I'll probably only go to a couple. Oh, yeah, it is quarter 2, you're right. I'll probably only go to a couple. I'll go, I'm going to go to Carlton v Gold Coast. And then I'll go to the Saints game. Dacos, wheels around. Can he deliver? Of course he can't. I thought he kicked that for a second. Anyone know that pickles of fermented cucumber shocked me 7 years ago? That's not too... So pickles and cucumbers, like... They look quite similar from the outside, at least. Not taste-wise. Hill takes it. And Hill can go back and line up to put the Pies in front by 7. I got cut out by a Google ad that blasts my headphones, not a Google ad about fruit. Are you streaming the Dreamtime? I know Reds are playing in South Melbourne. Yeah, they're playing, I think, Albert Park, South Melbourne, which isn't... It's actually more convenient for the likes of myself. When I'm travelling via train, when I live, you know, southeast, when I have to go to the eastern suburbs, you got to take 2 trains. It's just a bit annoying. So that should only take me like 40 minutes to get there. Hill sprays it though. I'm not streaming the Dreamtime game though. I don't think. What I think I'm going to do is after Carlton v Gold Coast, I'm going to go... Will offered me like a spot. I'll probably head there at halftime because I'm going to be at the Div 12 Rezzies game. It starts a bit later. Going to be helping out Caden. And then... Oh wait, give me a second. Lipinski's going to miss. And then after that, I'll probably just go to like a pub and watch a bit of the Geelong v Giants game. I think that's going to be a good game, to be honest. All of this talk about vegetable from some stupid question, and everyone got all angry and salty over the fact that I said that cucumber's a fruit. Or, sorry, a cucumber's a vegetable. They're like, oh, it's a fruit. Oh, no one gives a crap. Do you prefer pineapple on pizza? Yeah, I'm a pineapple fan on pizza. I'm a pineapple fan in general, so, you know, anything involving a pineapple I'm probably going to like. Pineapple juice, I do like. Pina colada. Had a few of those in Mexico. Pineapple... What else? Pineapple lollies. Pineapple Zupa Dupas are actually kind of crappy. I don't really like them that much because it's like not... It's a bit artificial. Cox marks it. Well, who cares what Italy thinks? Yeah, that's why you got to give it to the better kicker. That's a shit kick. Good work from Amira, stiff arming and getting the ball to Tracy. Tracy on the wing. The Dockers haven't really shown a much spark, honestly, since the first 10 minutes. But they're only down by 2. Sharp, been alright. To the pocket, and I think that's down the full. It is. This is becoming a little bit dull. Mainly just Freo's ball movement right now. It's just a bit dull. But it's alright. I mean, I'm not expecting a high-scoring footy from Fremantle. Do you know Linefield? Pineapple pizza should be illegal. Doesn't affect you. Why is there an ad for the USA Mega Lotto on a footy game at Optus Stadium? What the hell is the point of that? 670... What, can anyone from outside of USA purchase a ticket for the lottery, even if you're not living in America? Like, why would they also have the advertising for that? What the fuck? Surely I wasn't the only one that spotted that. That's really random. 670 million though. I could use that money.
Literally nowhere to go, so he tried to find the first gamer in Ed Allen, and it was neatly broken up by Tracy.
Chunky flag medal. What the H? My pineapple and tomato sauce. It's gross.
Good example of defending the ground from Justin Longmuir and his boys.
There you go, Dacos.
McCreary busted in a tackle.
Look, if Dacos wants to, and I'm fine with it, just give it to Richards. Get him to 100 tonight. No, yeah, they don't have the bravery to play quick, you're right.
A bit of a nothing quarter so far in the 7 minutes we've played.
Would you quit YouTube? No, I wouldn't quit YouTube though, because I enjoy YouTube.
Josh had a go at it as well. Stripe almost ended up with it. Little push along the ground. Picked up by Clark, then got rid of it.
But I wouldn't be as concerned about like views as much, I don't think, because views equate money. But with more money, you're gonna get more views on your videos because you can spend more on like better projects. So if I won the Powerball, my channel will do better. It's just, unless you're like, I don't know, an idiot. Like if you're Sammy GFC, you could be handing all of the assets to make the best video of all time. You'll still make a mistake, probably. Go Richards. Clark gets to it first. He goes wide. No one's deleting your comments, Cooper. I can guarantee you no one's deleting your comments because I can see all your chats. They would have come through if they were deleted. Go, Richards. Tackle him. Give it back to the kid. There we go, Richards. Oh, he drops it. Fumble. Give it to him. He's open. Give it to him. Sullivan. He misses, so waste. Big waste from the Pies. Massive waste. Never been to the Optus Stadium for a night AFL game. I went for Man United v Aston Villa in 2022. But, you know, didn't really care for that game that much. It was kind of cool. I mean, I've never really seen any Premier League sides play live. I was going to go on Wednesday to the Tottenham Newcastle game, but I had the the front bar to go to instead. Good take from Maynard. Well done. Good take. Noble. So we're 9 minutes into this. Bloody been a short freaking quarter. This has been the shortest quarter of the year. There's 12 minutes to go in the second, and there's only 1 minute of time on it so far. That is crazy. Richards goes high. My check mark, so you'll expect some time on to occur after this.
Look at this here, comes inside, don't go straight down the line, changed the angle enough, it was still a 45-metre kick, but it just gave Myercheck the chance to be isolated, more corridor on Luke Ryan. He was always...
What NRL team? I don't support the NRL, but I guess the Melbourne Storm. I mean, I say I guess, it's because I really don't watch the games, but like, yeah, them just because they're from Melbourne. The only reason. This is becoming a bit of a boring game. Luke Ryan, thank you for that. Ryan on 47, Dacos on 43, Richards on 34, Fife on 14. So Fife, he's definitely starting to regress this year, I feel, in a few areas, and yeah, really poor start to the game. So he needs to lift. He needs to get at least 60. If he doesn't get more than 70, I actually think I'll trade him out this week. Pies have been inaccurate 3-7. Yeah, obviously they have. Go Ryan, get the footy. 56 you're on. I should have put the VC on Ryan. Do you like cricket? Yeah, I do like cricket. Cricket's the only sport I really care about in the off season, but it's not as fun to make. It's very shit actually to make cricket content, to be honest. Unless it's of course the T10 cricket game, and that was really fun to always be a part of stuff like that. Maybe there'll be a Div 12 cricket game that Marmalade hosts. Probably not. This is going to be the shortest quarter. This could be a goalless quarter. We saw a goalless quarter earlier this year. Geelong v Melbourne. Weird, because I went to that game like at the start of the second. So I got to the game in the second quarter with no goals, and I stayed till the end with again no goals. Oh, I'm very happy with Ryan at the moment, 59. I think Ryan's a better super coach player, but Ryan just gets so many marks and kicks. Like, I remember against Richmond, he had 39 disposals. I'm pretty sure 30 of them were kicks or something crazy like that. So he's just like, for any fantasy or super coach player, he's just the ideal player, really. He just gets so much junk footy. 62 he's already on, like 62. He's on track for 160. That's been the deadest game ever. Yeah, this quarter's been dead. Apart from the first 10 or so minutes of the first quarter, and maybe the ending of that first quarter with a few Collingwood goals, it's been a stalemate. But Collingwood have been just a little bit more dominant. They just, yeah, right now, as Michaela said earlier, 3 goals, 7. Missing a few chances. That might be a good idea. Credit by Car. It's not credit by Carmi, because anyone could think of a Div 12 cricket game. You could think of any a Div 12 soccer game. It wouldn't happen, but like I really enjoyed when I played for what was the team name I was a part of? The HQ Heroes in the Goat HQ men's soccer game. That was fun. If they do another one, I'm definitely down. I'll be the first one to hop on. Sharp has 45, so any Sharp owners in chat, if there are many people here that actually do, even if it's Supercoach, honestly, or fantasy. Any plans to Division 12 Resi? What do you mean, any plans to Division? Why his disposal's junk? I'm just saying, they're not the most damaging possessions when he's just like chipping around the back line, which I've seen a few already of those sort of disposals this quarter as well. How bad really is Richmond's injury list? I think AFL Central put up a post that you could basically already field a full Richmond squad that are all injured, which that shows how bad it is. You'd be scoring a hat-trick in that game. Yeah. You probably will. You are good at, I know you're good at soccer. You're playing all that crap. No one else really plays. If you play in that game, you definitely be good. But I think it was on a TikTok live. Someone said if you score a goal in the actual Div 12 Resi's game for like the big one this year, do like an opening male celebration. That'll be funny. That'd actually be really funny. And it'd be fitting since you're, Mr. Malday. Or, I don't know, take your Guernsey off and like, I don't know, inspect it like you do. That's probably not going to happen. Nick Dacos, 53. So, top 2 players on the field are the top 2 players I've got on the field in my team. The goals aren't here at all. I was fearful this could have been, what could have happened for the game, and it's happening right now. Finally, some fast ball movement from the Dockers. Good work. Amira. Oh, that could be a free kick, umpire. Pay it. Yes. Banfield. Surely he kicks this. Otherwise, I'm wanting the half to end. To reset. You have to practice. Yeah, I'm shit ass at goal celebrations. I mean, I haven't played a game of footy in 5 years. I'd love to play a game. Anyone. I actually, even, it doesn't have to be the Resis. It can be fucking anyone's local league. It would make for an interesting little video if I just played for a club. My first game in 5 years. And there we go. Banfield kicks the goal and the Dockers hit the lead. The Dockers will be loving that because it was a boring as shit quarter. So hopefully that, kickstarts a bit of scoring. There were 85 likes just before. Yeah, 85 is not going to get to 300 though. Freo actually had more inside 50s. Oh, I thought it was Collingwood.
see more of Richo. They did it very well in the first quarter. As soon as Collingwood can get set, that's where they put you in trouble. But Jager's kick was just perfect. Sat it out in front. Billy tried as hard as he could.
I don't know how Freo are in front.
He got a little bit high. But that's the, Richo, that's the shot at goal that you want to have. The momentum when you have your set shot. Kick it, follow through.
It was nothing happened in that second quarter, so it's whatever, really. Collingwood should be leading, though. Good tackle from Jackson. Johnson. Who's there? No one's there and miss. He's going to handball it to Banfield. Tracy, Switowski. That's another one. I told you, once one goal gets scored, you know, more will come. 2 in 20 seconds after 0 in 18 minutes. Finally, something to cheer about for any fan, for anyone really watching as a neutral. Well, luckily I've given mods to the right people, Tyson, so when you know you got the people like that, they only have a few seconds before they're gone. Who do you want to win? I'd rather Freo win, but I tip Collingwood. So I like Freo more. I'm just sick of Collingwood, honestly. There we go, Fife getting a few more possessions. Clark to the wing. Maynard collects it. To Pendlebury to Dacos. Dacos over the top. Shocking disposal. There's a defensive turnover here. The Dockers are on. Walters runs down the wing. He goes short. Swikowski. Kick the last one. Back to Walters. Walters delivers it. And more. 1.4. Yeah, not bad. I want to hit 35k soon. I might, like, in the next few of my videos, just every video, I might just have a little thing saying 60% of my subscribers haven't subscribed. You know, help us join the army or whatever to get to 35k. I might have to use that if I want to get to 35k in the next week-ish. More. Quainer goes to Lipinski, to Maynard, and somehow that works. Schultz with a boot. He really hasn't done much at all today. Not much at all year for Collingwood. McCreary, well done. Sarong can't catch him. McCreary, oh, he screws the ham, screws the bounce up, and Luke Ryan, he tackles, and a tackle is worth. I think a tackle's worth 4 in fantasy. And a 50, so he'll get a free kick. And he'll get a kick. That's good for fantasy. That's a massive tackle. Realistically, McCreary should have gotten rid of that footy earlier. That bounce screwed him over. Ryan. Who's down? Swikowski, dangerous. O'Meara dangerous. O'Meara goals! And the Dockers have kicked 3 on the trot and lead it by 14 points. That's a match-high lead. All of a sudden, a bit of a turnaround because, honestly, Collingwood, you know, we're playing much better footy. But 3 goals in a way to nothing. Luke Ryan is 70. Joe Richards at 49. Oh, I could be set for a big score here if Rosie goes big. If Rosie goes big tomorrow, fuck, I'm on. Who wins Carlton v Gold Coast? Who do you think will... do you think it'll be a good game? Carlton by 26. So, Carlton by 26 would suggest the game won't be good, but I hope the otherwise. I really hope the Suns actually play well away for once. You know, I might not see a Gold Coast win live this year because I'm not going to, you know, People's First or TAO. And that's the only stadium they can win at, really. Luke Rhinos 70 in the second quarter. Yeah, he's bloody massive. And I traded him in this week as well. I wonder what he has on Supercoach. Not like I care that much, but it's interesting to know, like, the comparisons. Dacos along the ground, out of bounds. Charlie Dean, Mitch Ryan's good mate's brother. I'm telling Mitch Ryan he needs to go to a Wattle Park game. I actually want to, like, catch up with Mitch Ryan. Just have it, you know, whether it's for content or not. Just it's been a while, like way too long since I've actually done anything with him. Brayshaw, no way. Those are so hard, those kicks. You know, I tried them today at Gosh's and I couldn't get any of them going through. If anyone saw Drewsy's goal kicking challenge, you know, I couldn't kick to save my life. Those kicks were hard. You just can't get it to swing back. Four minutes to go. Won't be as short as a quarter as I thought initially, but still, it will be less than 30 minutes, so that's considered short at this day and age. It shouldn't be considered short, it should be considered average. I think the average quarter length this year has been like 32, 33, so... Not great. Drop footy. Young, Pendlebury, Sarong, Aish, Clark, Sarong, Ryan, kicks it. You've just got to appreciate the fact that he kicks at every single disposal. He's got 15 kicks in one handball.
He's the guy you want kicking it more often than not is Young, because he'll pull the trigger quickly and he can hit those targets. And that was just a mistake by O'Meara, but outstanding kick.
And Clark as well. He's been a good addition for a few people's sides. Sarong, Schultz, decent. Richards, collect it, please, mate. Get to 50 before halftime. That is. Well, that'll work. Schultz is there. There's Ryan. Give it to Ryan. Get it to Ryan. Ryan. He tackled. Dacos misses. I don't think that counts as a tackle.
Collingwood lock it in here for back-to-back opportunities. Clark just dawdles off full-back, and all of a sudden Schultz came at him. Made him kick it. Frampton tries to hustle the pack underneath. There's Dacos. Magic.
Dacos. Frampton.
Frampton now shipping a high ball to no one in particular. In fact,
Useless kick.
contested on the boundary. Back to Ryan.
Gemstone. How's it going, mate? Good stuff for Freo, mate. I wonder, whether you tipped it or not. Whether you had a little bet on. Seemed like you pumped with Freo early leading. Luke Ryan, 79. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Give it to Luke Ryan. So Freo do this way too often. They're slow, so they get their defenders so many cheap disposals. So if you're a Freo defender, you know, I'd bring in Jordan Clark almost for that reason. There he is again. Freo look lost right now. Well, they're not really doing much with the footy, but I'm happy with it if Ryan's getting the footy. I reckon I've said that guy's name 50 times this stream. That's all I care about. Not really, but like, good take. Now, as I said before, give it to Ryan. He's right there. Shite, he didn't give it to him. And that's why. You kicked it out of bounds. You've got to give it to the guy. Jesus.
See, this where Fremantle too safe. They're trying to waste too much time. They're going to give
Why are we sleeping? I assume you're a Collingwood fan. Oh, Dacos. Pendlebury. Oh, smooth mover. Pendlebury still has it, this man. Oh, not enough. So 3 goals, 9. And Luke Ryan. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. That's going to be another kick. That's going to be 18 kicks. Clark is on 67. Fuck me. Last week he had like 140. Yeah, Melbourne probably will beat the Saints. I don't know what point you're trying to prove. I have a funny feeling that we'll actually compete well against Melbourne Sunday. Because we're good at the MCG.
He's kicked the ball out of mid-air, trying to take ground. What's he supposed to do? Pick it up and get congested, get another stoppage? That's exactly what the AFL don't want. There's no way it can be deliberate because he didn't.
Yeah, that's not deliberate actually. That's a shocking call. Kicking it out of the air. Like, what do you expect? Well, that's Sarong. See, plays that are high in, you know, teams, like high possession in teams, I actually want him to do crap if I don't have him. So, like, Sarong, people who have Sarong, I don't want people that own Sarong. Yeah, I don't want Sarong to do that well for that reason, because I think UCAT's got Sarong, and I really don't want him to do that well, because I'm versing him. 14 seconds, can Free get a late one? The Pies won't have a goal all quarter, which is surprising. League. Am I in front at the moment? Let's have a look. Looks like yeah, looks like I've got, so UCAT has Sarong. He's got Jordan Clark though. That's the only thing that's a little bit annoying. Like, that's going to counter pretty much Luke Ryan's score. He's got Young, he's got Dacos, he's got Sarong. He's got Richards as well. I've got 5. He's got 20. So half time, that was I wouldn't say that was a 30-minute quarter. It was probably like a 29-minute quarter, so I'll leave it at about 29, 28. I could get my sister on stream. I've got to get myself some water, hydrate myself, because I definitely need a drink of water. You just played football and you got punched in the face by a fat kid. That's actually kind of funny. Well, if you've got a story like the story that guy put in chat, you know, maybe when I get back on Discord, you can have a little chat. Maybe let me know what you think of the game. If you've got a fat kid that punched you in the face, maybe if you've got footy this week. If you want to talk to me, I don't know if there'd be many people that would want to, but if there are anyone, you can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be getting a drink of water. I will open Discord just in case. And if we get anyone, that's good. But if not, regardless, we'll try and think of something to do, because we obviously got a break during half time, and during the break, we got to always figure out what to do. I like to start with going through the stats and fantasy, but that's not going to take 20 minutes. So I'm going to get myself something to drink. Maybe in the third quarter, I'll get my sister on, and you know, she can have a watch of the game. You guys can ask her a couple of questions. We'll get a little bit more engaged, because I think ultimately, and I thought this wasn't the case, but I think if you pick the right guests on streams, they do better than just me being solo. So I'm going to be back. I maybe need to find my phone. I don't know where my phone is. I've actually, this has probably been the day, I reckon, where I've had the least, before I leave, the least screen time, the least amount of screen time on my phone probably has been today. I didn't use it at all during work. I barely used it on the way to, because I went to Caden's house, but I forgot to charge it on the way there, so I didn't have any battery. It went flat. I didn't use it till 6 p.m. from like 12, and I haven't used it since I've gotten home. Like, I maybe used it for 30 minutes. I probably have screen time of like less than an hour. Fuck, that's something that won't happen anymore other days, but I'll take a screen time of 1 hour. That's a good flex. Alright, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Early on in this quarter, Fremantle were trying to pick those off. I think they were more patient, and then about the 20-minute mark of the second quarter, then it opened up again.
Yeah, so what happened then, the ball movement slows down a little bit and introduces the Collingwood interceptors. So ball movement early in the piece. Bang, catching Darcy Moore out, catching their defenders out because they do defend so aggressively.
Ball in motion.
Then the pressure comes on, takeaway corridor, ball movement comes a little bit slower. All of a sudden, it's a bit more predictable. Suits Collingwood's defence. So their intercept game comes into play in the second quarter. Couldn't buy an intercept mark in the first quarter. It was going zing, zing, zing. Now some heat comes. Now some pressure comes. Darcy Moore and the boys are saying, I like it. Now it comes back to our game.
The game's, it really is on a seesaw because if you start playing that intercept game or you give Fremantle the chance to move you around, then the game's not in chaos, which is where it was in the second half of the first quarter where Collingwood actually hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, and then your boys, Freo, said, well, we're going to find another way. So they ramped up the heat.
That's right, yeah. The Pies were able to get the slows on, but then they did ramp up the heat, Gaz. And it was that last 10 minutes of the second quarter, wasn't it? When they decided to take the bit between the teeth, instead of going through the middle, try and go around the outside and go fast, they kick the goal, and then the midfielders and the half-forwards bring the
Just give me a sec. I think my phone's somewhere here that I'm going to try and find.
That's a great physical pressure there. 27 tackles in the second quarter. High number in the dry game, Bucks.
My eye, when I watched the document, was often drawn to Cassie.
Alright, got my phone.
So often in there, really damaging offensive plays. Whether the ball is on the ground or he gets the opportunity to compete and then take it into his wheelhouse, which is on the ground, his speed and break the lines has been significant.
Then they started to win clearance as well, and this whole argument about Luke Jackson.
Let's just take a look at where I'm at against UCAT.
Darcy, okay.
It's not the right scene.
Jackson, not so much.
That's the right scene. So, people shouldn't be fighting in the chat for no reason. Find my phone. I've already found it.
You're not getting this from Sean Darcy, and when Sean's rucking, Sean's had 5 clearances.
Anyway, so
You're not getting that sort of
I'm versing UCAT.
Because that was just after they kicked.
Surely the one projected is not still 1919 after the game today. Why are they? I found my phone. I already found it.
I think it's instructive that Justin Longmuir said that they're still working out what this looks like. So information such as that bit of play and how impactful Luke Jackson is when he comes out of centre bounce.
Water's pretty good. Better than the water you get in Africa. Nick Dacos hating young Jordan Clark. Sarong. Sarong isn't having a good game, which is good for me. What else could we do? I'm going to check Discord. Could be a risk, though. Could be a risk. I don't think I've used Discord in a few weeks. Yeah, no one's on it. So if you, I'll have it on in the background. If anyone wants to join it, you can. No one's on it, though. His house dropped. Fuck. Is he actually dropped? Shit. Isn't Reed playing this week? Can I just... Hold up. I need to have a look at the teams. Alright. I need to figure something out here. So, who do Western have? They've got Richmond. No, it's Caddy, not Reader. Never mind. I knew they were brought in someone. It wasn't him. So that sort of sucks. And do they really not have Howes? Great. So I'm gonna have a dead. I'm gonna have a DNP, unless I do this. Oh, fuck, I can't do that because they're all deep.
who should get a stack of it. But the one I want to talk about is Nick Martin. What a season he's having. All-Australian, honours beck and...
Is there any way of me not having a DNP player in my team?
You look at Merritt, you look at Perkins, all those players for the midfield for the Bombers. Enjoy the rest of the game.
It's North Melbourne calling, ask for your email on how to play the game. I need to make that punishment soon, actually. I got to film it. Probably do it. If I can get a good, you know, productive Sunday night and a Monday, I can definitely do it Monday night.
Can you dip your fries in your Sunday?
Who's my utility? Oh, Combin is my utility.
Can do mine next if you fancy, Frank.
Combin is my utility. Is he playing? Oh, Sweet's back in. I don't own Sweet, but people probably would be happy with that. Charlie Combin, is he playing? Yes, okay, that'll help. He is playing. Hallelujah. He won't make much money or he won't score, but I guess he's going to do something. Gift members. I only want to gift members when the stream's really popping off, and I don't think the stream's really popping off right now. So what do you guys want me to do? Given I've got like, maybe an AFL Sporkle. I've got Munro in, he's good at the Sporkles. Sporkles are quite interesting. Even if, you know, it doesn't really bump up the viewers, as long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters. I think if I'm enjoying myself, it's the viewers should you know, come in through that. They'll enjoy themselves. Imagine if Collingwood came back in, it would totally surprise. No, it won't. Not really. I would say it's probably slightly towards Freo's advantage, definitely, the fact that they'll probably end up winning, but I wouldn't say it's that much in their advantage still with Collingwood's capabilities of coming back and winning in close games. Alright, give us some AFL Sporkle suggestions. We'll give Sporkle a crack for the halftime break. Something that's not that easy. Yeah, 3 goals is shocking for Collingwood, actually. AFL list in 2024. No, that'll take too long. Something that'll take like 10 minutes to do.
Australia, let's support the fight against MND. Join our Aussie pork farmers. Our Coles team members.
Coleman. Nah, too easy, I think.
10 cents will help fund vital research and care initiatives.
I'll have a look. AFL 2024. I'll find something. Stat leaders, rising star. No logic. Alright, interesting enough. We'll click on that one. This could be harder than I actually initially thought. Play quiz. And I'm going to quickly, I'm just going to quickly mute the tab. So you guys can help out here. This could be a difficult quiz. Yeah, get water if you want it. So Giants, all of Adam Treloar's teams are in this row. My in-state rival is in a quarter, but not diagonal for me. So it's either here or here. So this is either Sydney, but we're just gonna have to guess, are we? What the flip is this? All of Adam Treloar's teams are in this row. My in-state rival is in a corner, but not diagonal for me. So City here then. Yes, okay. Yep. Yep, I got it now. Alright, Hayden, let's try and get all 18 without screwing over. Hayden Croce's teams are in the corners. So this would be Bulldogs then, I would suggest, because Adam Treloar's teams would be in that row. So Bulldogs, Crozier, that'll be Dockers. And then this would be Collingwood. Alright, for Collingwood we have the Happy team are in B1, all the Feline teams are in column 3. Is Hawthorn the happy team, or are we going to just have another clue? All the S teams are touching. Saints could be either here or there then. South Australian base teams are in column 2. All the Feline teams are in column 3. So that's column 3. What do we have? Hawthorn. Has to be Hawthorn. I'm going to go Hawthorn, surely. It is. Okay, good. Queensland base teams are in row E. Row E. I still don't know where Saints are going to be. Feline are in column 3. So that's here. Feline is Tigers. Yeah, if Tigers, Cats, and Lions. But I don't know exactly which positions. Queensland base teams in row E. So this has to be Lions. Team in E2 has won at least one flag in the AFL era. Okay. That's not really that helpful at all. Like, what? It's not GWS. It's not St Kilda. It's not Gold Coast. It's not... That's it. I think they're the only sides. I don't think I'm lagging. Unless I was, but I'm not lagging anymore. No, wait. I don't know what's going on there. Alright. Shit, what is going on? This is frozen. Oh, do I have to restart for some reason? Because it wasn't a bad quiz. I actually wanted to finish it. All good now. Well, this isn't all good. Oh, whatever. Exit page then. Let's just quickly do it again. Screw you. Fuck that. Alright. So, Bulldogs. That's Swan. No, wait. That's not Swans. This is Swans, I'm pretty sure. That was Hawthorn. That was Lions. And then this was Dockers. Fuck, it wasn't. Alright, start again quickly. Alright, Giants. That was Bulldogs. That wasn't Dockers, that was Magpies. So I got that one wrong. Magpies. Swans. Lions. Hawks. There was Freo as well. So Freo. Alright. 7 out of 18. South Australian teams are based here in column 2. Which means that... And then for the Feline teams, they're in column 3. Queensland base teams are in row E. Oh, I think the Suns are here. That means the Saints would be here. The team that's been in South Australia longer in the AFL is above the other. South Australian based teams are in column 2. So that means Adelaide will be ahead of Port. Saints, music is in B3. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Music. Let's just check. When is the second half starting? 2.5 minutes. Can we get it done in 2.5 minutes? Suns at E1. We've already got Suns. I can zoom it in a little bit if you guys want to like read it a little bit better. We still have 9 to go. What the hell would this mean? If anyone can help me out. No one's really helped me out. Just sort of annoying a little bit. Get cats and tigers down. Felines. Where's that? Felines are in column 3. Yeah, okay, but I don't know which positions they'd be in, right? What the hell does music mean? Music in B3. Saints F2. You have to be delayed. I've already put Saints in F2 like 5 minutes ago, mate. Otherwise, I'm just going to start guessing, or we're just going to go back and we'll just leave it. I don't know. I don't know. South Australia. Jesus, this is frustrating. Suns. Got no idea. No idea. GWS for music. No, we already have GWS. What could be music? Adelaide. It's not Adelaide. It's not Port, because Adelaide and Port are here. Okay, I'm just going to go through the... It's not Brisbane. Blues. It's the Blues. Get it? It's the Blues. Yes. Far. All right. Chris Scott's teams are as player and coach are touching. So the Cats are here. And the Tigers are here. That has helped big time. How long do we have? We've got... Fuck. We're going to... We'll get back to this at 3/4 time. Oh, we won't get back to that, though. There you go. We'll have something to look forward to, I guess, at 3/4 time. Because it's over now. I was actually alright. Better than not doing anything, I guess. Better than just sitting there and doing nothing. I'd have to say. Test your brain, that. Notice that Gary Lyon actually said Wally up. He didn't say it once, the Indigenous names last week. Not once. He just called them by their normal name. I reckon he would have been like told by someone up there in Fox Footy to call them by their actual Indigenous names. That was good as, yeah. Appreciate the fact that you enjoyed it. Good idea for future streams. Fast start for Fremantle here. Swakowski. Brandon Walker. Wheels around. Top of the goal square. Tracy probably should have marked that. There are plays everywhere for the Dockers. Jackson. Pressure, though, was good from Maynard. Probably should have resulted in a goal. Still a chance, though, for Freo. Still a chance. Plays are plenty. Sarong. And still a chance for Freo. Rush behind. Wow, they had their chances there. That's exciting. Yeah, that was a pretty entertaining passage of play. You've never done a... Sporkles are like... They're basically quizzes made by like anyone really about anything. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, you can look it up. It's pretty fun. I used to make videos on Sporkle quizzes, but I won't make a Sporkle quiz again probably ever, because they're too simple. You're never really going to get that big from a Sporkle video. You can, but they're not the most enjoyable videos to put together and edit. They're actually quite frustrating. Lipinski has to kick this. He'll kick it to Mychek, and Mychek will kick Collingwood's first goal since the first quarter. It's about time for Collingwood.
Mychek gets his first. Back to 8 points.
You had a Sporkler got 5 views. Yeah, some Sporklers can do terrible. Like, it's just better to do a Sporkle without having to edit it, just on a live stream, realistically, I think.
This is the tough decision as H. H is hesitant whether he comes or not. He probably comes at the wrong time because that gives an overlap to McCreary, which in their defensive 50. Now Collingwood have the extra. Crisp here breaks through the tackle too.
Should have been a tackle there. I think, did Ryan get that tackle or not? Because it was broken. Do broken tackles count? Apparently they don't count. Young. It's a good start. It's honestly a good start. Oh, well done from Noble. Well done from Noble. Dacos fends off. Pendlebury. I don't want Jordan Clark to get the footy. It'll piss me off. No, I won't be streaming tomorrow there, Radden. But I might stream some AFL 23 next week, actually. Maybe Sunday night as well, if there's anything I could stream. I was thinking maybe I could... Damn, I was going to ask... Fuck, I was going to ask Caden. So I'll ask him tomorrow, actually. I'll see him tomorrow. I was going to ask him something. Because it could actually influence what I do on Sunday night on a stream. Maybe. But I'll probably get back from the Saints game like at 8. And will I be too tired to be bothered streaming? Maybe. Maybe I won't stream. Why do you want me to scream when there's a goal, though? I don't think it's that good of an idea, honestly. The tackle has the effect of the opposition player's disposal. Oh, it has to affect. So is that like what registers a tackle then? It has to affect the disposal. But if you tackle a player and it's a clean tackle, but for whatever reason they get rid of it, goal, my check, 2 in a row. Pies are back this quarter. So if because I remember like in 2022, I'm pretty sure it was Frederick. It was. I'm trying to remember the instance. It might not have been that actual instance there. Well, 2019 Anzac Day. Yeah, I remember there were like 4 hole in the ball decisions should have been paid. They didn't get paid, and they probably wouldn't have been recorded as tackles because they weren't considered hole in the ball. It was play on, possibly. Which is crazy, if it's true. You've only had 358 likes. I've only got 90 likes. Jesus Christ. I'll delete that message then. Why bother? Remove. It was worth the crack, I guess. Damn, Clark might end up with more than Ryan, and I've got UCAD and he's got Clark. Clark has 78 now. He's going to get more than Ryan. I was going to VC Dacos as well.
Had the 3 tools there all in the contest, but when the ball was at ground level, none of their smalls were around there to be able to exit out of that.
So with Darcy back, boys, Jackson, just the 6 possessions. How do they get him involved?
I'm looking forward to next week. Saints play West Coast at Optus. That stream will pop off. And I want to get back to streaming on Sundays as well, so I'm looking forward to next week. Next week I'm going to be doing heaps of streams. Hopefully I can like get the streams back to where I want them to be. Because right now, they're a little dire compared to other weeks. Clark gets the handball. Shit.
mistake, a skill error there. The first handball was just too high, and it just brought the pressure. But when you handball a lot against Collingwood, eventually something will break down. Bit of a dance in the ruck.
Oh, that's a free kick. 5, stop giving away points.
Plays on, was always going to do it. Kick is very, very wide, looking for and hoping. Out the back there, couldn't quite find.
Pisses me off. Hey Cardi, how are we? Packology.
Roughly 6 players: Allen, Richards, Sullivan, Harrison, Dean, Parker, all these sort of. It's a lot of players that have played less than sort of 10 or 15 games in a team, isn't it? Yeah, they've all played less than 10. So, look, this would be a big win when your bottom 6 there have all played less than 10 games. We always talk about those last 6 spots. Your bottom 6 are very important, aren't they? Absolutely. And so, for Collingwood to be challenged in this position is a really good result. I'd be happy, I reckon. Richards, right with
That's probably a reason why the Dockers actually were favourites. They've got so many youngsters, the Pies. 6 players under the age of... Oh, not under the age, sorry, under 10 games. Jordan Clark has 84 now. That's just frustrating because... Like, how else am I getting an advantage of a UCAT if I can't get an advantage of an 84 fantasy player almost at half, or a little bit past half time when he hasn't got him? Good tackle, Ryan.
Taken carefully to ground.
JB, that was a strange one. We saw at half time when we were listening to Caleb with his microphone on.
What games this week? Carlton, Gold Coast, Saints v Melbourne. Dacos, McCreary, they could be hitting the lead. Possibly. Ryan, good work. Harrison, high goal. Jeez, he's been good, Harrison, to start his career. He kicks 2.
In fact, that's 3 for Harvey Harrison.
3, actually. 3 goals. How many games has he played? I'm going to have a check. Let's have a look. How many games has he played? If we have to kick the next. They shouldn't feel too pressured. I think they'll get their chance to, you know, get their own bit of momentum later on. He's played 8 games. He actually started his career. Well, he was drafted in 2021. He played his first game last year against West Coast. But this year, you know, he's done alright. He did well against the Bombers. He kicked a goal as a sub. Kicked 3 today, though. It's his breakout game. That's 100% for sure. That's his breakout game. Sullivan, Pendlebury, Hill, Bobby Hill. My check. No one went up. Luke Ryan handballs it off. Good work. Walters. Sharp. Did I miss any messages? You're worried about Coleman scoring a 30 for you? Yeah, well, I have no other options, do I? Who will shank the next kick? Let's say Brayshaw. That'll be Fife. It actually was Fife as well. Far out, Fife. You've been pretty bad. Sebas, good to see the chat. Tommaso, good to see the chat. Good to see the new viewers. You know, hopefully you can stay for a little bit. Try and make it entertaining. It's, you know what I want to do. I saw someone say so low scoring, this is boring. Sometimes low scoring games are the best games, like the finals, the high intensity, high pressure. They're always low scoring. Fife again. Finally good disposal. Sharp. Frampton. Jesus, Frampton, that was good. Jesus, alright, so They're out now, Collingwood. My check plays on. Runs inside 50. Goes for home. Oh, he's hit the post. They would have kicked his third in a quarter. Next Carlton, Gold Coast. Good. Ryan gets the footy and he's been quiet this quarter. He's been quiet-ish. He's had like 10 fantasy points, but he hasn't been as prolific as his start. It's probably a reason why he hasn't had many points this quarter. It's because the Dockers haven't really been able to control possession much this quarter. Who will get the next goal? Ooh, good question. Very important next goal. I'd say the Dockers get the next goal. I reckon if the Dockers get the next goal, they could get the next couple, maybe 2 or 3.
So trying to fight their way back into this quarter after releasing 3 Collingwood goals here now.
They can't go long. Maynard and Cox are long down the line.
You know, you're not the only person since the start. There'd be a few others, I reckon. But it's good to see you've been sticking through since the start. Great pickup from Sharp. Sharp has kicked a pretty good to behind. Not a goal though. Can be a dangerous player. Yeah, you know, a few other people have been here since the start. Cardi B. Well, you need to spell Cardi B properly.
Massive numbers ahead of him. Thought about going back to Walker.
Jackson, 1 on 4. A 1 on 4 could actually help. If they get the ball to ground, look at the numbers. Brayshaw, Banana, kicks. Oh, he's missed it. So it's a 3-point margin. Low scoring. Freo falling asleep. Not really. No, I wouldn't say they're falling asleep. Looks like Mason Cox has... Oh, it's a bad angle, that is. Unlike last night where, you know, the injuries, couldn't really see him properly because the resolution was 360p. That was a HD, you know, replay of the injury, so not good to see. Surprised I didn't strap his head. He got a big cut early in the game. He didn't get any strapping. Still wears the goggles. You don't need to wait till he walks off the ground, do you? Like, just play it on. Because the reason why quarters go for so long, and people get annoyed when games finish so late and shit like that, it all adds up. I think he recut himself as well, actually. You can't watch your team on Sunday because you have a lunch reservation. Yeah, that sort of shit. If I was in your situation, like if you can't get out of it, depending on where you are, they might actually show the footy. I If you live in Brisbane, they'll probably show it. Or Melbourne, actually. They should show it. Or just put up the KO. That's what I would do.
Been in the wars today, Mason Cox.
Well, it seems like they're more concerned about his cut, his knee injury.
He'll be okay.
He might be back on the ground soon, actually. Dacos. He handballed that. Looked like a throw a little bit, though. So it's going to be a battle between Clark and Ryan. I have Ryan. UCAT has Clark. So every Clark disposal is sort of annoying. Your cousins have been begging me to watch him play tomorrow against him. Against Jim Brady's team. Is Jim Brady playing against your cousin, or is it just the same team? I think the second one probably is the more likely one. I wonder if Jim Brady's actually decent, or he's like, he actually is crap, or if he's just being crap on purpose. Because a lot of his like TikToks, you know, is, oh, I play the worst game, I do this, I do that, but he doesn't look like he's that bad. Sarong has nailed. Oh, he's nailed the post. Few chances Freo have as a late. Doing what Collingwood did a little bit earlier. Just missing, really. Who's Jim Brady? Jim Brady, he is... he runs the Anything Is Content Instagram page and TikTok and all that. He's decently big on social media, actually, with what he does with the resis and all that. Ryan, oh really? Ryan 94, Clark 9. Who's going to get more at the end of the game? Hopefully it's Ryan. Because UCAT has all my plays apart from Ryan, but if Ryan and Clark get the same, it's going to be... And I really want to beat him to just... Because he hasn't lost in the league once. He's just like... So he's the only... He's the only person really that actually knows what he's doing. Or knew what he was doing before the start of it. And Clark's going to get 2 more disposals. God damn it! He's on 100 now. Has to be holding the ball, surely. No! I'm rooting for Collingwood because I need... Oh, okay, so Cox is out. He won't be coming back. Will Parker is the sub. He's also part of Marmalade or what? Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Jim used to be housemates with them when they were in Adelaide. And he still lives in Adelaide and all that. Like, he stayed. Like, they're mates and all that. So, problems now because Clark has 100. He has... Oh, it says he has 87. I'll refresh. I know he has got 87. 99. 99 and 94. Man, I hate Sharp so much. Didn't do this when most people had him. I think that was the same with Fisher. Like, tackle Clark! Yes! It's basically me just going, fuck you, Jordan Clark, even though I don't have anything against him as a player. It's just, I just don't want UCAT to get the one up. It's frustrating. So good. He's probably gone like 96 now. Does he get money from TikTok or what does he do for work? I'm not sure what he does for work. Bobby Hill. Out in the full. You don't really get money from TikTok, you realise, though. You actually don't get money at all because there's no TikTok creator program. So the videos just make you no money. So if you're a TikTok or an Instagram creator, you're relying on the brand deals to help you out. And you get good money from the brand deals. I'd like a brand deal. But I've realised I'm more likely to get a brand deal through Instagram and TikTok over YouTube, which is shit. Because I'm not really an Instagram or TikToker compared to YouTube. Aish dishes it off. Switkowski, he's got the pressure building on him. They're pouncing on him. Sarong there. Also side bottom. Side bottom does well. Side bottom will win the one-on-one. Kicks it. Handballs it, sorry, to Pendlebury. And he, oh, well done. What a move. And what a kick as well. My check. Dangerous. Richards. Sullivan. Harrison. Dacos. Finish, son. Finish, son. You beauty. Oh, the amount of times I think the ball's gone through for a goal, but it's just faded late. Just because Brady gets decent views. I'm sure he makes money through other areas, but he wouldn't make any... I don't think he'd make much through the TikToks alone. No one does. I actually don't think I made a single cent through TikTok as Pierce gets a 50-meter penalty. And Luke Ryan now leads the race between him and Clark, 99-96. Such a low-scoring game. It's not ridiculously low-scoring, but it is low-scoring. Like, you consider it a low-scoring game. But they're not too bad. Like, these sort of low-scoring close ones where it's just high pressure. Hard to really get a lot of space. You know, they're actually quite interesting. Switkowski. Cameron. Oh, that's a terrible kick. He's kicked that straight to tier 7. Has Ryan cracked the ton? He has. Hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully UCAT joins the chat, but he's at the game, so he probably hasn't got any interest in what we're talking about right now because he cares about Freo. And now Clark has it. God. Clark, he sets it up. Jackson. Quite a few Collingwood players. The new players are going to get familiar with because I don't really know half the really young ones. High scoring is better. Yeah, I agree. High scoring is better, but I wouldn't say all the time it's necessarily much better. But yeah, pretty much all the time, honestly. Dacos, Richards, Noble. The run is on. Noble kicks it. Walker will probably get the footy first. Hill does okay. Walker gets the footy and knocks out. Aish gets it off to Brayshaw. Dacos caresses. Lipinski gets the footy. A turnover. He outmoves Ryan. Ryan falls over. It should be a mark to Pierce, and it will be. So Pierce to Clark. Crap. Clark is out on the ton. It is, I think, 102 apiece. This game is going to go down to the wire from what I see. But these turnovers are actually really pathetic from both sides. Skill errors just kicking it straight to the opposition. Did you hear about the Melbourne Grammar v Scotch match today? Possibly. I think I saw it maybe something on Baseline, or I assume Baseline posted something. You want to see games where both teams score over 130? Yeah, well, I also want to win the Powerball tomorrow, but that's not going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen for another few years. I mean, technically it could happen. We saw Gold Coast v Geelong. Like, combined scores were 264. But the only way you get really high scoring games is when sides just have like massive run-ons and then comebacks occur. You saw it with Essendon v North in 2001. You saw it, I think 2016 was the last game where both sides scored over 130. That was at Bloodstone, and I remember that was like a really windy game, so they just took advantage of the wind. And, you know, Melbourne at some stage has got their own run and play. They got momentum. North on the other end, they got momentum, you know, another quarter. So that's probably the only other way we'll see something like that happen again. Ryan, give the handball away. He won't. I think Clark is leading. It's 102 to 102. Lipinski the snap. Surely a goal. And finally a goal. And the Pies have kicked 4. I actually don't think the Docs have scored a goal. Yeah, so in the last 2 quarters, there hasn't been a goal on the right side of the screen, which is pretty bizarre. The Dockers are 0-4, 0 goals 4, Collingwood are 4 goals 2. So yeah, they've been better up forward. I can't say Freo winning. No, it's only 9 points. Freo have the home fans behind them. They've got the left of screen in the last quarter. That's where all the goals have been. And Collingwood are quite a young team playing still, so you know, a turnaround still likely. But yeah, I will back in Collingwood from here. I think they'll win by... I think they could win by 14 points. That was my prediction, actually. Jeez, they're out though, the Pies. Crisp. Oh, dangerous footy. Side bottom. Won't find it. Good tackle. Freo are a defensive joke. Like the Saints. Yeah, people are acting like the Dockers are down by like 5 goals. Yes, it's maybe more like a 3-goal margin with how low scoring it is. Oh, Noble. Yeah, that won't be a goal. Ryan's there. And Ryan will take the kick out. So the kick outs help for your fantasy. And Ryan will lead the battle between him and bloody Jordan Clark. It's one of those games where that could be the more interesting matchup. If only the 2 fantasy scores were the actual scores. 113 and 102 would be the actual scores if that was the case. Young. Can the Dockers get a late one before the end of the quarter? Sarong with a brilliant spin. Strong tackle. Minute 48. 400 votes to the poll. It's not that many, to be honest.
This is a massive minute and a half. Pendlebury off the shin. Johnson.
Pendlebury. Pendlebury again. And Fife will take it out. 130.
Pendlebury can see coming off the ground at the bottom there. Sullivan comes on.
Sporkle quiz time soon. Yes, we'll have 5 minutes to complete the quiz. We should complete it.
Fremantle need to sense they don't want to give up another goal here in this closing minute or so.
Jackson, Sarong. Great tackle from Nick Dacos, and that'll be holding the ball. That'll be rewarded. McCreary plays on. He goes quickly. Richards! Richards, he's in my fantasy team. He has had an outstanding game. It only is like 3rd or 4th. I wonder how much money he's going to be making after this. He's on 83. Jesus Christ, Richards. That's going to have to be the cash cow of the week. Joe Richards. I've been making some incredible decisions this week. Bring in Richards and Ryan. And I also had a little bit of money left over after that as well. Too bad UCAT has him as well. If UCAT didn't have him, that would be more ideal. But he's 297k. I wonder how much he's going to go up after that. Use Joker on your tips this week, and I got the correct margin. Like, oh shit! Did I don't remember if I used my Joker this week. If I remember to click select. 50 seconds. Can the Dockers Find a late score, or will the Pies do enough to hold on to a 16-point lead? Possibly a bigger lead if they do something crazy here. 5 goals to 0. But the left of screen is the scoring end, and that's where Freo will be kicking the last quarter. So who the hell knows? Dacos. He's been pretty good. He's always been good. You know, 83 points. You're on track to get your tip. You went the Pies by 41. Interesting. Yes, go Ryan. Yeah, interesting. The Dockers head into this game favourites, so I feel like if I was a Free supporter, I'd be backing my team. Not tipping them by 41. The Pies. Kick it quickly, Ryan. Kick it. Oh, he's going to lose out an extra point. He's on 125, though, at three-quarter time. He's on track for 160. He's just the quiet achiever. And, I mean, realistically, he wouldn't give a crap how many points he's on. He'd care about the fact that they're down by 16. It's just going to be a strong firing start for the Dockers. Since quarter time, no side has scored a goal to the right of screen. So will that change? Probably. But we have 5 minutes to finish the Sporkle. So let's go quickly and do that. So the people that have been on the stream for the last half would know what I'm doing. So let's continue. We've got 6 more to go. All teams in row C have the colour black in their Guernsey. Row C. I reckon that's Adelaide and that's Port, but I'm not sure yet. The team in E2 has won an AFL, has won at least one flag in an AFL era. Yeah, that's not going to help really. At all, actually. That's every team. Any other clues? Any other suggestions? Zoom out. I'll leave it there. You can see. Do you know what the I'm Feeling Lucky... The I'm Feeling Lucky, I think it just takes you to a random webpage. E2 has won at least one flag. All teams in row C have the colour black. Okay, well, we can eliminate certain teams then. So what's that? Essendon. Surely Essendon on that side. It'd be Essendon. Oh, this is row C. Yeah, this is row C. So this would be Port Adelaide. And then this would be Adelaide. We've got 4 to go. We should get this. Essendon we still need. We still need Melbourne. We still need North. We still need West Coast. So that should be Essendon. Power. Any eligible remaining teams that can fly are in column 1. That's West Coast. 2 to go. The first 3 premiers of the 2020s decades are touching. The first 3 premiers of the 2020 decade. So what's that? The D's. The Cat. The D's, the Tigers. Wait, what? Or the D's, the Bulldogs. But there's the Bulldogs. Then I don't freaking get that at all. Can't stand this game style. Should have beaten Carlton, Port and the Pies. It's like the Saints. It's just you're a little bit better than the Saints. You're executing a little bit better than the Saints are, but you're still playing pretty, boring defensive footy for what most fans would probably consider, I'd say. Surely I don't fuck this up. We just need 2 more to go. The only sides we need are North Melbourne and Melbourne. Yeah. What do we do? Ruse A2. If it's not Ruse, I'll be really annoyed because that's like the last one. You're right. Good work. Thank you to Jamie. We've completed it with 100%. I definitely do not fill out crossword puzzles in pen because I don't do crosswords. I'm not a bloody 7-year-old lady. But yeah, there we go. Good work. Thank you, chat. Successful. Let's now focus on the last quarter. And also the battle between Ryan and Clark. Can the trader Luke Ryan do enough for me to hold on to Jordan Clark? I should get more than him, I reckon. You don't get why we get the most defensive coaches. Realistically, the Saints have been, well, not just defensive. We've just been fucking low scoring for the last 7 years. Like, it's just frustrating. Every year, the Saints have just been low scoring. And really, funnily enough, the only year where we've been actually high scoring relative to the competition, it's during 2020 when the scores were lower anyway. So, you know, we don't really consistently get 100 plus scores anymore, which sucks.
Himself in the firing line, said, right, we're going to get back in the game because of me. Scores sprint side 50. First time the Pies been over 50%.
He tied, yeah.
So that's a really good stat for them. As we said, the young blokes were fantastic. They dominated territory, dominated clearance, and scoring from forward 50.
I really want to upload tomorrow.
2 goals that quarter, 2-4 for the game, which is a high number. 16 points is a veritable 100-point lead.
It's going to be 11 by the time this stream finishes anyway.
Their record is just imperious. And I guess now, right now at 16 points, the onus goes on to the team.
You can provide updates, but I'll be refreshing pretty quickly.
Made some noise through the week about, you know, the AFL perhaps not treating them as seriously as
Yeah, Freo are very unlikely to win it from here because Collingwood will probably win if it's close.
Who are undermanned, have got 6 kids playing in this side, and they've handed it to you. They've got to lift for its on. They've got to absolutely lift. Plenty of senior players got to lift in the midfield. Magpie superb.
Alright, this is a test. Are Freo good enough against a bloody good side? We'll see. Last quarter underway here at Optus. But ultimately, if Collingwood win, I get a second tip right, which to start off the round pretty well. What's Fife's score? We'll have a look. He is on 30. That's not good. If the Dockers have a good last quarter, he might get to like a 55, 60. Dacos, Walker, Aish, Brayshaw, Fife again, good. But Fife's disposal efficiency has been really crap. Josh Dacos, good work. How good Sharp been? Jeremy Sharp. I know what you're talking about with Fife because I don't do fantasy. I'm just saying Fife isn't. He's just been really average in fantasy today. I reckon he probably he would be doing worse as well in Supercoach. Because look at his disposal efficiency. He's just turning the ball over.
Have you seen his game tonight, Richo? Made 5. Just around the contest. But once it exits the contest at the moment, that's probably the issue for Nat. Pendle's going at it.
It's 3 touches though early for Fife, which is okay.
Aish, and they pounce on him. Look at him come from everywhere. And they're like foxes on the scraps. Sean Billy.
Dacos.
Point. Dacos. He's kicked the second poster, and that's another. Wait. It's another bloody attempt at goal on the right sort of screen that's not going to go through. So many close attempts at goal, I feel. And it's good that they get a point. Every point really means an extra Ryan stat.
Sharp goes in search of Tracy. Walters.
Go Walters. Tap it to himself. That'll go out. 128 to 112. Will he get 160? You're lying. No one likes BT. No one likes his commentary. Well, that's not true. People definitely still do like him, but he's becoming a little bit hated now. He's better on radio than TV because he can, you know, be a little bit more, I guess, creative in a way. Jeez, that's a harsh decision, I reckon. That looked like it was a decent tackle. Go back. Clark is on 109. I'm definitely outperforming Clark now, which is good. I thought I changed the score. I guess not. It's alright. So, if Collingwood kick the next kick, they buck the trend, and I reckon they're home. We've seen a few mini comebacks this round so far, like well, last week, I guess, but just Freo just can't score enough. Freo could still score 15 scoring shots or less, by the way. Freo are so boring to watch. Yeah, but are they more boring than the Saints? Oh, go Ryan. Get another stat. He's on 131 now. Holy crap. That'll work. Now, can Freo not fuck this up and actually get it and find a target? Emmett. Terrible ham. Charlie Dean. Good strong tackle. Holy ball. See, if you're going to go the bounce, you're going to just execute the bounce, don't you? Was that Emmett? I believe it was.
And didn't the coach enjoy that?
He did fuck it, yeah. I was just going to say, better not fuck it up, and he did. Well, more people tipped Collingwood, but Freo were favourites. It's got a good start for fantasy, tipping, and big calls. For once, a good start. Really, if I want any chance, I gotta hope GWS win tomorrow, so I'll be hoping they win, actually. I like the Giants more than the Cats, I'll be supporting them. And they've got the USA Lottery app again. Why are you putting a USA Mega Lotto ad on a fucking AFL game at Optus Stadium? It doesn't make any sense. Why? Dacos again. Oh, and they've found a target. Chris Marks on Clark, his direct opponent. And he can line up to put them up by 23 and break this streak of no goals on the right side of the screen since quarter time. Dacos on 105 fantasy, so he's on track of 130.
So, as we said before, no goals kicked to this end of the ground.
There's a real chance I could have all three players on field. Or 3 or 4 because bloody Fife is shit. To get over 100. Crisp has kicked the goal. And the trend has been broken. They've kicked 6 goals in a row. And the Freo fans would be... Well, they'd probably be looking up, you know, quickest ways of actually exiting Optus, because I'd be doing the same thing if I was a Freo fan. This is just some ugly footy. The fact that we lost this side last week at home, away for Freo is pretty embarrassing. I haven't really been calling Freo Wally up yet today. Wally up. That's going to be Wally up's first loss, possibly. Aussie Wheeljack, thank you for your 16 months, mate. Well, you know what? I kind of want Collingwood to win because I've actually enjoyed watching them play more. As much as I like Freo more as a club, I'd be definitely more inclined to turn on a Collingwood game than a Freo game, because Freo would just, I don't know, pretty dull. UCAT reckons Freo aren't dull, but they're pretty dull, aren't they? Pretty vanilla. Have they kicked one since half time? Freo haven't kicked one since half time, no. They're up by 14 points. But realistically, Collingwood have been playing the better footy for like majority of the game. Richards, Frampton. Oh, of course he doesn't kick it. 9-14. This is very similar, strikingly similar to the Saints game because all of these scoring shots the Pies are wasting, just like Freo last week. Or I should say Wally up.
Keeps it corridor bound. With the big fist. There is Fife doing his best work on the inside.
Fife is raking up the points though. He was on 30 not that long ago. What's he on now? He's on 40. So he's actually doing okay now. Too little too late. Ryan again. Don't fuck it up, Ryan. Do not fuck it up. Ryan, my friend. You could have had an opportunity there. Do you, what did someone say? Do you like streaming? Yeah, I like streaming. I like, Jesus Christ, 54k. That's a top crowd for a non-derby. Like, I mean, I don't know how much of it has to do with Collingwood because they're a big fan base, but I think most of it has to do with Freo and I guess their optimism ahead of this week. But I guess they've just been pathetic today for the last hour. They started well. So will that have been a sellout? Schultz, Hill, out of bounds. 4-goal margin, 40 minutes to go on the clock. Richards on 85. Can he get the ton? Watching Freo play tonight is like drinking a smoothie with mud. Well, at least none of us here go for Freo. I just realised there are people here that do go for Freo.
Collingwood will be starting to think about minutes off the clock here. Don't want to make the same mistake that perhaps Hawthorn made last week.
This is very typical to what the Saints do. So it's sort of close. The margin's manageable, but the hope's basically gone, isn't it?
That's what they need to aim to do in the next 5 minutes, and then they can start thinking about the clock.
Pretty much everything that could have gone wrong on my stream went wrong. What happened? Listen, when Schultz gets the ball, Freo fans boo. Yeah. Are we always surprised though? Not really. Dacos again. Far out, Dacos. I mean, I'm not angry or complaining, but geez, you stop being too good. He gets it again. He keeps it in McCreary, and it's going to go out of play. No way it stayed in. No way it stayed in. Oh my god. 9 goals, 15 now. Freaking hell, Schultz. Ryan 134, Clark 116. Yep, that's what I want to see. How are you tonight? Better without watching Freo play a little sparky. I could actually get a big call here, right, if the Dockers just don't get scoring shots. Coast Club could have kicked that. I think he would have missed that. He would have been crunched. Why do they keep on getting points for their goals? Suck tonight. Come on. Maybe retype that in English again, mate. Dockers. I think the margin was around 25 points last night, and the Dogs got a few late ones. But the difference is the Dogs were actually commendable. The Dockers haven't really been commendable, have they? They've just been dull since half-time. Brayshaw. There you go. That's not dull. Banfield has to nail this. Has to kick this. I don't really care about my big call that much. I kind of just want to see Freo try. It'll be interesting to see how they play quick, because when they play quick, they seem to screw it up. They didn't screw it up this time though, but I guess it's a screw up if it's not a goal, and it is a goal. So Freo get a much needed goal, and the fans are still believing. 19-point margin. 50 plays 69. 7-8 though to 9-15. So, you know, make that how you will, I guess.
Still got to kick 4 goals to hit the front, but that's a start.
Imagine if Schultz kicked that goal, Freo fans would leave. Almost.
Still got 11 and a half minutes to go in the game.
Just shows how important it is being clean in your forward half of the ground. Emmett picked it up.
Alright, I'm going to check the stats real quick. UCAT's projected score is quite good right now.
Still 11 minutes to go, 3 goals down.
But I'm climbing up in the ranks actually with a pretty decent score. An average of 100 after 5 plays playing is pretty good. Jesus, what are you doing, mate? Far out. That's a waste. If they get the next 2, then they will. Yeah. If they get the next 2. They're going to get the next 2 quick. You know, Freo, they're defensive, so it might be 50 to 69 with 5 minutes to go. They got to get goals quick.
6 under 10 games. Yep, he's played his 3rd. In fact, 5 under 3 BT. 3 games. So this just if they go on and win this, it just highlights their structure and their balance as a team. Yep, it will be an amazing win.
Let's just say Freo do with this. I'll be pissed off that I didn't check the team lineup, or like just at least mention the team lineup. The fact they had so many young players playing, because yeah, I mean that would have definitely influenced the result if the Freo win, but they won't. I don't think from here.
Sonny's just had one of those nights. It's just been a centimetre off every time he's got space from his opponent. He's been on point on for most of the night. The ball's either bounced the wrong way.
Teams give up. The Cologne pressures too much. No, I wouldn't say they've given up yet. They're actually just starting to lift a little bit here. Free kick against Jackson. To Darcy Cameron, who's had a good game.
Not sure what else you could do. Darcy stopped and propped and wasn't going to get to the ball.
Yeah, this is boring. But I've seen this so often as a Saints fan that I can't be surprised. Oh, I got the name Cardman when I recreated the channel in 2017 because I made cards. I was just going to originally name it Cardman, honestly, but I needed a second rename, so I just thought of 22. Just I picked a random number, really. Had no correlation to anything at the time. I just picked a random number, really. So, yeah. You know, it could have been a cooler story, I guess, but did I think at the time the channel would take off? Not really at all. Lions played the toughest teams in the first few rounds, of course, so they're going to lose, give them the chance. But the toughest teams, they played... Freo isn't that tough. Look at them today.
You can see they put Walters up around the stoppage. He's going to try and get on the move. Try and hits out in the open of the boundary.
Exactly what he's trying to do on the outside there, and it does go to him in the
Walters, finally, and he fucks it up.
lost a handle on it in the end.
Dacos, here we go, the runs on from Collingwood.
Nick Dacos kicks into open space, knowing that Bobby
That
is pretty quick.
wasn't Nick Dacos. That's not going to be deliberate as well. I get the umpires have been pretty bad today with some of the deliberate calls, but you...
In the middle of the ground, kicks it towards the boundary line, it runs out.
The only reason they didn't pay it was because Hill was smart.
I don't think that would have been deliberate. Possibly because of Hill running, I guess. That's why I don't think so.
Well, I always thought when I was calling the football that it was directed for Bobby Hill.
There was Sarong missed with the boot. Sullivan kicks that.
How's Sarong played today, actually? Sarong's been a bit quiet.
The reason why they bring it in, though, BT, is they kick it. If you kick it towards the boundary, he's in the middle of the ground. Could he have kept that in by kicking it?
He has...
Kicked it out to space.
82 points. So yeah, that's a bit under from what you expect from Sarong. So I'm not too disappointed with that. This chat game is much worse than yesterday. No, chat was worse yesterday. We had like some shit comments yesterday. I agree. The game was better than yesterday for sure. But the chat, yeah, the chat's been okay today. It's gotten a bit worse over the last few weeks.
Just come back from that hamstring, JB, and he was only out for 2 games with it, which is not long for a hamstring injury. So that, I wonder whether he's re-injured it.
Johnson to Pierce.
Pierce Fife again. He's actually getting a few disposals, but they're just poor disposals, aren't they? Quaynor, Dacos, Lipinski, Parker, the guy who's a sub, and that'll be it, I reckon. Going upstairs. I guess hopefully it's a point. Looks like I don't think it's so. It'll be a mark. They'll get a goal. It'll be 25 points. Thursday night games. Yeah, Thursday night chats suck. It's why I'm like not that disappointed because I could replace the Thursday night live stream to like something else that do much better. Maybe I can bring back Cahoots, AFL 23. Those chats are way better. Like, weird. Cahoots should be way better. They should be chit chats, but they're good.
You can't see him missing it, and he doesn't. Big moment.
Jeez, the celebration's not bad. Well, game over. 50-75. Ryan stuck on 134, but he'll get more than Clark. Richards 85 is still good. And Fife has 43, so he's not really done a lot. Strong has been... Yeah, I'm happy with Strong being pretty crappy. Crisp, though, he's a good in, actually. People were saying trade him in. I saw that. 76. I swear it was an 82. He's just dropped like... Probably got a free kick against, I guess. But yeah, because I'm versing UCAT this week, I want to get a really good score because he hasn't lost a freaking game in the comp yet. It's a pretty weak comp, to be fair. But I'm 5th in the comp, which is shit. But I still reckon I could maybe still win that grand final because as long as you make the finals, right? That's all that matters. And you just get good at the end of the year. I'm 5th, but I'm the 2nd best percentage in the league. And a quick response for the Freo. Reduce the margin to 19. Banfield's kicked 3. BT reckons I'm not done. Oh, well, I'm not sure about that. I really don't know about that, to be honest. Port v Blues next Thursday night. I'm unsure about that game. Well, we'll see how both sides play this week, particularly Carlton. If Carlton lose to Gold Coast and then they lose to Port, they're in some danger, actually. They've got a pretty tough run, the Blues. They've got Gold Coast, which I don't think is a tough game for their home game. I don't think it's tough. Should be tough at least. They got Port Adelaide away, which is tough. And then Essendon at the MCG. That's a big game. Then they have the bye. Then Geelong. So they've got a tough run, the Blues. So they better win at least a few of those. Otherwise they're screwed. You only really tip Freo because I don't really know what the Pies to win. Well, it's not the best reason to tip. In hindsight, I guess it's not really the best reason to tip. Out the full. Well, we thought it was game over, but if the Dockers could kick one here, it'll be 13 points. If you lose by under 10 points, you flip a take. Would you rather lose by more than 30 or lose by under 10? Would you rather lose by under 10 at least? Saves a bit of percentage. It looks a bit more respectable, I guess. Saints have lost like 5 games under 10 points this year. Or 4 games it should be. Essendon, Richmond. Oh no, Essendon, Geelong, Port, Hawthorn. There's 4. Freo free. Why? Jeez, that's professional for Dacos. He's just like, just reset. Don't do anything stupid. Don't give away 50. He could still miss it. Mate, don't spam the Collingwood theme song in the chat. No one really cares. Some of these frees this round have been really interesting. Just costing teams goals. Well, who said... Was it Jay Tomo that said that? I was going to say, I would really agree that there's plenty of time. But now it's 13 points, so there is probably plenty of time with 6 to go. The crowd have to take advantage of this 54k crowd, Freo. Otherwise, surely that makes them lift in the last 6 minutes. If Freo go on to win this game, though, it would be just about as crazy as Port Adelaide's win against Hawthorn with how out they looked.
What are we looking for here? Common sense or paying the correct rule?
Well, this is where he gives it to a teammate and the umpires...
Collingwood Fremantle free kick. You gave the ball to him, you have to give it to me.
Surely that's just a warning. 15 metres out.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
There's no such thing in the rule as a warning for a rule break. Yeah, but seriously.
Common sense comes in there as well, BT.
A few years ago,
That shouldn't be a rule. It shouldn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. Freo with the inside 50. 5. Desperation from Braden Maynard and Nick Dacos, and he'll get the free kick.
I mean, no one's trying to waste time there. Let's just use a bit of common sense. But I'm not... I know what you're going to say.
I do agree with what Richo's saying.
Matthew Nichols says that is a free kick, then it is a free kick, isn't it? Because it's in the rule book. Yeah.
Well, not really. Matthew Nichols could say it's a free kick if, you know, the 50-metre free kick last week, well, yesterday, that's not a free kick. You can say it's one, doesn't mean it is one. It's like, it at least should be one. Sarong, you'll like this, Andy, if you're still watching. Gets a few touches. JB's just getting a little bit up and about here. Oh, Sharp. That wasn't Sharp, but he'll get the ball back. So technically, he just gave all fantasy owners an extra stat. Needs to take this more. Noble's been pretty good. He's been noble. He's been very noble down defence. Fife is just done. Fife is just... He's a ball waster. Hayden Young. Surely not. Oh, if he missed that, like a point, that would have been relatively handy. But they've got the ball up with 5 to go down their end. Who knows? Kick one more here. It'll be a 7-point game. Sharp is annoying. Yeah. Did you trade him out? I mean, at least I never had him, so I don't feel as bad. Oh, that's weak from... Yeah, weak from a miss. Noble too easy. Harrison, well done. You applaud that. Youngster does well. And they'll chill a bit of time now off the clock. That's not 50. Maynard, get up, you soft cock.
Technically, BT, that's a 50. That wasn't in the contest, but the umpire used common sense.
Back to Maynard.
Sharp, he could be on 100 actually.
I was just saying that there was the right decision. It probably technically should have been 50, but the umpire thought, we'll let it go.
He has, so Sharp's got 100. Chris was 100 at least for you. Dacos is 100. That's the Josh variety. Nick Dacos 124. Ryan is like frozen his bloody score, which sort of annoys me a little bit. Just give it to Ryan. I guess at this rate I don't care. I just want it to be close. Brayshaw. They're going to fuck it up if they do that, the Dockers. They get a free kick. They're lucky. They're getting these free kicks that they probably don't deserve. What can the Dockers do from here? Can they find a late one? Jackson, can he go up? Tracy, a miss. Just get a shot on goal at least. Young, snaps, goals! You kidding me? How are the Dockers still in this game? There's no way they're still in this game. I thought they were out. When, what was it, Bobby Hill kicked the goal with like 7:30 to go. They had no spark, and, you know, now they've got spark. They're getting soft frees, but there's still a chance. But Collingwood in close games are always freaking, you know, really mature, really reliable. Surely they don't fuck this up. I know, look, we all know what's going to be said if the Pies lose this. We all know what song everyone's going to quote that'll become relevant again. It's ironic right now because Collingwood are probably the opposite of chokers over the last few years, but yeah, they could start to become chokers. But surely they don't choke this. 7 points. Big inside 50 here to be won. Ryan 134, Clark 128. So Clark could still beat Ryan, which is a little bit of an annoyance, but still a good score. I tip against West Coast every week. I would probably tip West Coast against the Saints next week. Freo gets another free kick. I mean, that was a free kick, but they're just getting these frees in these crucial stages. Ryan, yes. Roost it. Good luck marking this. Yeah, well, why would you not get on camera there? God damn it, Freo. You can't afford an uncontested mark in this situation. Like, come on, mate. Lock it in at least. 2:41. After what we saw last week, Port v Hawthorn, bloody a minute's still enough time. And then the home team, Chapman takes a good mark. Plays on. Oh, it's not a good kick. Oh, it's going to find Pearce. Alex Pearce has drifted forward and he's taken a mark and he could line up to make it a 1-point game. 137 to 128, surely. Probably the biggest kick he's had in his career, like in terms of a set shot. If he misses, it's still relatively handy. Alex Pearce. It's a good kick. It's a great kick. The Dockers are within 1 point. Of all players, the key defender drifts up forward and kicks a big goal. You expect him to, like, you know, shank that, you'd think, but no. Wow. 1 point margin. Cracking finish here on Friday night. Wonder if Fidget's still got the game turned off, or if he's got the game back on. He has to have the game back on, you would think. The Pies in the close games have to be... Well, I would have to still be confident if you're a Collingwood fan, surely, right? I understand, you know, you'd be stressful now in this situation, but you'd think, surely. I want Collingwood to hold on because I want to start 2-1, 2-0 with the tips, but who knows? It could be a draw. It's a 1 point game. Freo, all of a sudden, 4 goals in a row. 8 to the last 10 inside 50s. And it's I think it's a next goal win situation now. Live reaction. Yeah, this could be a little TikTok or Instagram reel or whatever. Brayshaw handballs it off. Schultz falls to the ground. Harrison's there. 131 up. Kick after the siren could be on the cards. I always say it when it's a close game, but we haven't seen a kick after the siren for a win yet this year. So this could be the game. Collingwood are tired out. Nick Dacos, Bobby Hill, Walker. Give it to Ryan. Give it to Ryan. He boots it out. Ryan kicks it to the centre square just about. Who wins the footy? Great tackling pressure. Fife. They wanted a free kick. They're getting a free kick. They're going to get another free kick. So Collingwood fans are going to be like, you are ridiculous umpires. Wagner. Oh, here's a chance. Banfield. Over the top. Sharp. Sharp. Misses. He's missed. I mean, you'd almost cheer it away. The Dockers are probably going to get points. Now the Pies need to score. More. Kicks it to the wing. Could we see a third draw this season? We might. 36 seconds. Well, realistically now, the Pies are the only side that can win it from here. Dacos, what can he do? Can he find a clutch kick? Schultz. Imagine Schultz marks against his former side. 20 seconds to go. Freo can't win, I don't think. Fremantle's third draw ever. Freo can't win, I don't think, from here. This will be their second draw of the season for Collingwood if they do hold on to draw this. Or can Dacos do something? A score would win it. Remember, the scores are level. 12 seconds to go. Have the Pies choked a 25-point lead with 7.5 minutes to go. I didn't think a draw would be anywhere near possible. Last chance. Dangerous. O'Meara. It's going to end up being a draw, I think. Can you believe the finish of this game? It is a draw. The Pies were up by 25 with 8 to go. They looked, no chance of losing. And we've got 3 draws. And it's still not even halfway through the season. It's crazy. Sharp could have won it. I mean, he technically still gave them points. I don't know. Freo, I think you take a result like that. I think Freo were bigger winners than Collingwood. Collingwood should have fucking won that game. They were the much better side for longer. Collingwood fucked that up. You can sort of play the song, actually. I would want to know, to be honest, what the record is for most draws in the season. Because we are already on track for at least 6. Yeah, this song's relevant again in a way.
It's football's greatest joke. They've lost more grand finals than any other team. I love it when Collingwood choke. They can't get the ball to Cloak. They've got Buckley's chance of winning. Here the collie wobbles come.
Oh, I could actually play the draw song. Should I play the draw song afterwards? I'll continue playing this song because I actually like the song. The Lions for 02 and 03. So nice back to back meant so much to me. Names on Ackermanis for kicking that winning goal. And hear those one-eyed pie supporters right back in their hole. I love it when Collingwood choke. They can't bust. They've lost more grand finals than any other team. I love it when Collingwood choke. Can't get the ball to Cloak. They have Buckley's chance of winning. Here the collie wobbles come. Join along, everyone. Against St Kilda in 2010. They blew a 4-goal halftime lead because they choked again. And months later, they choked against Geelong. Those one-eyed pied supporters couldn't sing their song. I love it when Collingwood choke. It's football's greatest joke. They've lost more grand finals than any other team. I love it when Collingwood choke. They can't get the ball to cloak. They got Buckley's chance of winning. Here the collie wobbles come. I don't know if I know the lyrics from this point. History. To lose 8 grand finals in a row. I guess that's what you get when your team is from the ghetto. From the ghetto.
You see, I've come to the conclusion.
Alright, I'm going to play the draw song now. Because I know there will be some Collingwood fans that want me to kill myself. But we'll play the draw song now. What did, I need to know what bloody... is this the song that's a draw? Is this it? Draw. Yeah, that's the song. No time's lost, but no one's won. It's a draw. I genuinely reckon they should play this song. Freo are only 2 points away from the docket, from Collingwood. Raven. The last straw was the Anzac Day clash. No, we got Adelaide v Brisbane. We've had like 3 draws in like 5 weeks. Collingwood's second draw of the year. Football's the winner today. I wonder who actually made that song and why they made that song. Let's play it again. Sing along if you know the words, everyone. Draw. Both the teams are even. You take the draw, but again, you choke, J. Tomo. You choke. No one's won. It's a draw. Both the teams are even. It's a good song. Today! What a tune. The draw to finish off the Friday night. That's the video that I'm going to film tonight. Ranking AFL theme songs, and I'm actually going to include the draw. The thing is, right, I haven't started filming. I got to edit that if I want to get it out tomorrow. And I need to be at the Model Park game kind of early because I got to film. But, you know, crazy things have happened, I guess. Maybe if the Pies could go 1 game without getting injured, would actually stand a chance. Yeah, I need to find it. Surely they post the highlights on YouTube. I can just chuck something up. I reckon that's what I'll do. I'm going to wrap things up soon, actually. I've been on for a little bit over the end of the game, but I mean, still. Draw. I can't believe it's a draw from what it was, 25 points with 8 to go. Jesus Christ.
In that last quarter, and then Fremantle just went on a run and kicked the last 4 goals of the game. So Jonathan Brown, Nathan Buckley.
All right, so let's just quickly check before we're going to wrap things up tonight. Thank you for everyone tuning in. We recovered okay to the end of the stream, but hopefully next week I will be doing possibly 4 or 5 streams next week. It's going to be a big streaming week.
There's a lot of issues for Fremantle they needed to fix up. It was exciting late, but obviously they threw everything at them. But I think Cup the Pies would be disappointed with that. They were there.
Give you a sec. So, yeah, next week, hopefully we get streaming back on track. But, yeah, 144 and 133. So, thank you very much. Let me just check where I'm against UCAT real quick, and then we'll finalise things. Yeah, so I'm 5th in this competition. I don't know how I'm 5 and 5, even though I'm 3rd overall, but I've got the second best percentage. 133, 144, shitty 48, but a 94. So it's okay. It is a draw though, so yeah, all the teams are even, and I'll wrap things up. So thanks everyone for watching. Maybe I'll do some mini live stream tomorrow, possibly. We'll see. Maybe after the Dreamtime game, but I don't think I'll be doing the Dreamtime game live. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you.